Hey, this is Ross Bateman with Roleplaying Public Radio. We're playing Red Markets, the first session of Fallen Flag, not counting Enclave Generation, which we did not record. So, ha 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 ha.
Eternal mystery.
You can read it on the forums.
It is on the forums, and I will link to that hopefully when I post this, whenever I decide to post
In
this.
2090.
No, we have a campaign page now.
Yeah.
It'll be up soonish.
Campaign pages happen after the campaign is done because I am lazy and I don't want to keep updating the same thing over and over again. So this campaign takes place far to the west of the Brutalists. It takes place in Greeley, Colorado, which is north of Denver, and is primarily known for its meatpacking industry. Sorry, people, Greeley, if I'm mischaracterizing your fine community. This enclave is called Trabajo, which is Spanish for work, because it is set up in the train yard and / meatpacking area of Greeley,
Which is Greeley.
Yeah, well, not all of Greeley. This is the defensible part of Greeley, because that's where you all survive now. So
There's the zombie suburbs.
yeah,
And the
you're out of community.
slaughterhouse. Yeah.
So, wait, this is going to be the Wonder Blight?
So yeah, we will go around the table. Yeah, so basically, it's a large community that controls the train yard. The train actually works and is used for trading missions to other enclaves, and has made it sort of a regional, powerful, not a powerful enclave, and the most powerful independent enclave in the region, as they are also caught in between a Cold War proxy war. Between the DHQS, as that is the canonical spelling, the government set up in, of course,
Department of Homeland Quarantine.
Stewardship. In NORAD, they've taken over NORAD and the area right outside of it.
They've got
and then,
NORAD
of course,
too?
David. And then the UBIC campus, which has become the headquarters of the Moths, the resistance movement, essentially. Woo. And I did not see... You said it was in the mountains of Colorado. You did not say... Okay. We'll say it's north of NORAD, because that would be awkward if they were literally next. So, Trabajo...
All right, so let's just cover this.
Yeah.
If you want to say something about the setting, that's it.
All right.
That's canon for this campaign.
All right.
We're doing it that way. You don't have to worry about referencing the things that are in a dozen post-it notes strewn about my office.
Sorry for my lateness.
Unexcusable.
Mediocre.
Faust is joining us.
So I will be the rules book.
Yeah. As Caleb is playing his own game.
Yes.
But I am trying to run it.
Yeah, but otherwise, story-wise, canon-wise, if you want to do it that way, you
all right, it's
you
north.
Do it that way.
So Trabajo is between the two factions, geographically and politically. Ooh, meaning and thematics. And so, so the community will. I'm not going to give the whole history setup of it. We'll do that sort of as
Just copied your stuff.
We've only just been recording for a few minutes now. Let's introduce our players, because I don't want this just to be a lecture of me, like, here is the setting. We'll start with the left. As your group is called, you take a group name is called Fallen Flag.
Yep.
As that is a very cool railroady term, so.
Slightly Greg Pocket.
Yeah, so, Sean.
Okay, I'll be playing the group's medic, Cuddy. Cuddy is known to be a bit of a callous researcher. If it has to do with the science of the blight, he's fascinated and has to know how it works. He has to see, he has to know. And he wonders things out loud that sound just inhuman and cruel. He might never do them, but he will wonder. He's a bit of a professional. That's kind of his little barrier between his callous nature and other people. But he is a believer. He is one of the Crusaders. So there's that to take into account. I managed not to spend all of my initial wealth on weapons, though. So
good job.
Yay! First for everything.
Yeah, sometimes not weapons are useful. As weird as that sounds.
I don't get it.
Yeah. So next up we have Tom.
Yep, I am playing McReady. He is a and a swordsman. Yes,
A melee-oriented latent character. This is a
well,
great...
it's a sword this time.
Okay.
And
Way to go outside the box, Tom.
I earned this by playing another character in another game.
Okay.
Earned it?
You tell yourself that.
I'm fine with it, Tom.
Yeah.
I
The
don't think
Leighton
you
rules are thoroughly tested. No one will say differently, and I appreciate your contribution to that.
I do what I can. I do what I can.
All right, so you am big, strong guy who am.
Actually, no. I'm actually not. I'm not Malleus.
Okay.
No, dude. I'm not.
You are big sword guy who stab thing.
I am. I'm actually very skilled with it, even though I know, as he said, people are going to give me shit.
Yeah.
I used Malleus today for an example of the new default rules.
Oh.
So let's say a character ups their strength to 6, so they have a 60% chance even with no skills.
Actually,
that's okay because he spent 40 bounty to do that. He could have retired 2 games ago.
Hey, Leighton P90X.
All right, Leighton P90X.
But no, actually,
That should be a cult. The cult of CrossFit.
Actually, his strength. His strength is only 5.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, let's not make it worse than it is.
All right,
I'm
next
just
up.
wondering, though, how many ground-up rat shakes did it take? I mean,
You
all
do
of
not want to know.
Next up, we have David.
hello, I'm going to play one of our sneaky shoot guys. I am Han.
Han. All right.
Han.
What is your character's tough spot or their class?
My tough spot is that I am lost.
Okay.
Seen a lot of shit out here.
Very good.
And incidentally, that is Han as in the shade of purple, for those keeping count.
All right. Fair enough. Faust.
All right, I am playing Emu. She's a Finnish photographer that came over to do a photo shoot at very inopportune times. I'm a roach. I was part of another enclave in the distant past. We don't speak about it, though.
You've covered words, you know.
What was that, Aiden?
Nothing.
Stare off into the middle distance.
Yes.
All right. That's a good name for an enclave.
Yeah.
So,
Middle distance.
Stare off into the middle.
love this.
Little scum swarmy.
I would say that middle distance is just the name of a taker group.
All right.
Next
Aaron.
up, Aaron.
Hey, this is Aaron. My character's name is Refurb. So he is his tough plot is a scavenger. He and his sister, who I named.
That's refurb with an F, not
yeah,
reverb.
yeah.
I'm going to call him Reaper.
All right.
No, not refurb.
That's
So
madness,
refurb.
Tom.
So no, I'm not.
Refurb. Yes.
So as for refurbish, he and his sister, who I've named Reperp. So we're both engineering students over at
Perpetrate?
Repurpose.
Oh, okay.
You're an English teacher.
Whoa! Black Falcon.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Repurpose.
Both he and his sister were we're engineering students over at Caltech when the crash happened.
Right.
Third year, so when everything went to hell, they tried to do their best to help out with any of the generals' assistance, but unfortunately, kind of fell way once DHQS pulled out, and that's when they end up coming into contact with Trabajo, which I'm not sure if we've described that or not. So
A little bit.
yeah, if you've read it
On the forums.
Yeah, it's on there.
Multimedia age.
I have 1,000-word write-up of it.
It's a very good ride.
but they
Thank you.
found that their talents were actually very useful on a mobile enclave and have been trailing with them ever since.
Right. And finally, Caleb.
I'm playing half off or half.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
I'm immune.
Yeah.
I am missing an arm and a leg, literally, because I need to test the prosthetics rules. I'm also the group's negotiator, even though we're doing scores and don't really need one of those, because even in my own game, I will be suboptimal. Character build.
Aaron,
You could take jobs. You don't have to do scores retired.
that build did cost you an arm and a leg.
And it's begun. All right.
Which of you has a falcon, by the way? Did one?
I do.
Yeah, that's right.
Because we
has a falcon? I just realized this.
Fallen flag. We have a falcon.
Although
That's our card.
Okay, I have not named him yet. I
Fucking
was
guys
wondering-
in shop class with their falcons, smoking cigarettes out back.
Hey, actually, the police in the Netherlands are training eagles to take
Take
down
out drones. I've seen the videos of it. It's awesome.
That could actually make sense. Techies are like, oh, I have my
It'd be
anti-drone
super useful in like the moth-infested area where we are, right?
Yeah.
They probably got a crap ton of drones.
Oh, they do.
Okay, all right. Your Falcon's gonna get put to use.
Yeah.
The falcon is
And the government, too, don't forget.
Oh, I guess they also like drones.
All right, so to recap your...
The only difference is which set
we
of cards are
designed
more awkward.
Totally
a score.
Well, we got to do our thing first.
Vignettes?
Tontine.
Tontine, yes.
So, in
Did you see that episode of The Simpsons? With the flying hellfish?
I've never seen Simpsons.
They also had a
You
Tontine.
at all?
They have one in
Wow.
Archer. There's a Tontine Archer.
Yeah.
I'm kind of respect
Anyway,
you.
Caleb.
So there's retirement plans in red markets, but they're individual, so people leave whenever they can. But if you don't like that, there's another way to do it. You all have separate retirement plans, but you can't leave until you all do a Mr. Joel's together, and it's an outfit tontine. So everybody gets rich, or everybody dies trying, or whoever is left surviving becomes more rich because everybody died. So the way it works is because you don't know what the campaign is going to be like at the end, and you don't want to design the game early, is in the first session of the game, before you do anything else, you have a meeting as characters where you just talk after you've talked about it. It's crazy. You're going to build up to it. You all know it's kind of suicidal, but you know that it'd be a way to get out of there instantly, and you're working up towards it. So you just decide a name so you can keep referring to it for the remainder of the campaign. So if it's called the lotto ticket, as somebody's like gut shot, probably refurb.
Hey!
You'd be like, come on, man, hold out. We're going to do the lotto ticket. It's going to be great.
All right, folks,
We're going to buy that bar.
And Caleb, to be fair, it's usually someone else who's got shot because of reefers.
Hey!
All right, so folks, we're taking bets now.
All right. So, basically, I will say that we are in the chutes, the ghetto of a repurposed slaughterhouse. We're all meeting under a single bare bulb swinging late at night, and my half will say, "I can't do another season on the train. I got to get my family out of here. I know it's crazy. I know we haven't worked together that long, and I know it's nuts, but I think this is our best chance out of here. So I'm in. I'll stick around until we all go, and I'll make sure we get out of here together. But I'm in. But it's got to be unanimous.
I'm in too. I don't want to see another enclave go the way of my last one.
What are you looking at? Anyway, all right. I'm glad to have you on board.
For the sake of my brother, he says the pot baron is gonna go Kurtz sometime.
Celeste. Her name.
Yes, Celeste.
Celeste.
The best name for a warlord ever.
The planet of the goddess of the moon and several stars.
So, my sister and I would like to be able to stick with the Enclave. It's been our home since the best home we've had since the fall, since the crash. But there's only so many times you can re-weld something before the bolts finally pop off. So, we're in.
Cuddy, you can buy a lot of, test tubes. What do you people like?
So much to learn, so much to know. But you have to retire before you get published. So I want to publish. I have to. The world has to know.
Very, very good. Glad to have you on board.
Publish on a brand.
Han, it's just you.
2 banners.
All right, 2 banners. We all put our hands in.
Yeah. And no blood oaths because in the age of the blight, that's not.
Yeah, no, it's a terrible.
It's going out of fashion.
We almost do, and then we all do.
Yeah, then McCready puts his hand in, and we all back up.
I got gloves on.
All right.
Do you have a full body glove? So
That's none of your damn business.
All right, so now it's basically just vignettes.
Yeah. They just for the list. Two Banners is the name of the tontine. So whenever we refer to Two Banners, we're referring to that. Yeah.
To the one thing that'll get us out.
And just in general, how much bounty does the group have to collect in order to qualify to go for it?
The base gap between milestones is 20 bounty, but as the market, you may say it's whatever you want.
Okay. We'll stick with 20.
Yeah.
But you all put into that.
There's a uniform plan that you can fill
So
out
is
in the
that
book.
20? Is that 20 for each of us, or 20 collectively?
20 each milestone.
Each milestone.
So
okay.
60 total.
Okay.
Okay.
Everyone saves up 60 bounty, and then you can all go for it.
Okay.
If you get there first, you're...
So it is 20 per player.
So you need 60 to start it.
Yes.
60 per
Okay.
player.
You need 20 per milestone per taker.
Yeah.
So 60 total. When you hit your 60, start giving other people bounty, because the longer you stick around, the more likely you are to die.
So 6 players times 60, 360 bounty.
Yeah.
Is what is keeping you guys from doing two banners right now.
Yes.
So, all right. Vignettes. And these are how characters regain stress or threat. But obviously, at the beginning of the campaign, this is just for role-playing, establishing characters.
And yeah, no one's taking any humanity damage.
Humanity.
Or if you have, and you took any character creation,
I keep going
you
with
can't
stress 'cause
heal
I'm playing
it.
Darkest Dungeon.
Well, stress is one of them.
Yeah.
There's 3 kinds of that.
Go to the brothel.
Yeah, just don't go gambling. Fucking lose that damn trinket I needed.
Why would you gamble with that?
Oh, I unequip.
It's all you don't get a choice.
I
Like
unequip those bastards the second.
that doesn't
they get
matter.
back
They
to
can
town.
take it from your inventory.
They can?
Yes.
Fuck.
Yeah. The only ones that
That
can
game
stay
is
for the ones
that
you
game is
said-
hardcore.
It is. Yes.
I was imagining like a trinket cage. Like you had to sign them out.
You should. You should. That should be a mod for it. A lockbox.
A lockbox?
Anyway,
God, I gotta start playing that again soon.
It's really fun. Who wants to start? Caleb, do you want to start?
God, I guess. Who wants to play? Okay.
That was David.
Okay, I'm thinking of 3 ways to do this. I haven't written them out yet. They're not really changing mechanically, but I'm thinking there'll be cope scenes where I would play the taker, somebody else would play the dependent, and then the market plays just narration of all the things you're trying to forget with your fun little happy scene.
Oh.
So you can have a fun, no conflict, no bickering scene, but the market is like flashbacks and like shit you're trying to get away from. There's also responsibility, whereas the dependent has a problem, the taker has to solve the problem, still heals humanity, and the market is whoever or whatever is causing the problem. So like
Malaria.
okay, that works.
Come on, Ross. Don't
That's-
play the
It's
area.
February, so
And we are in Colorado, but damn you, climate change. And then
actually, there's so many other diseases to choose from. It could be dysentery.
yeah. And then there is the last one is engage, which is like the answer a question about your community thing. Like, where do people go to eat? Like, what do
Yeah.
people do for fun?
Interesting.
And then
middle of the road, yeah.
and then there's whoever you need to be for that. So,
Sure.
I will be responsible. So I've got Niles, who I escaped with. I've got Emma, my ex-wife, who left me after she thought I was dead until I showed up to her enclave one day. And I've got Wes, my 12-year-old son, who lives with another man now, and my ex-wife.
Now, I thought
I knew,
that
Dad.
Miles
Hi,
doesn't
Dad,
have
Dad.
the nickname Trunk.
Yes, he is missing both arms.
That's the person you escaped with?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
He was my leg.
Yeah.
I did the handles.
Yeah. All right. So Trunk has some sort of makeshift job assigned to him by the Catholic Church because they take in all kinds. But he's having a problem at work. We'll say someone's trying. It's a volunteer job, obviously, and
Does he operate a rickshaw?
no. Ow.
Jeez.
With a bit and bridle.
I'd eat that out. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Ross does a ton of editing.
No, not editing. I just have to get that on my system.
Fair enough.
You say something racist on the podcast, it's staying there forever.
I will not reward racism.
Because GarageBand is hard.
It's not even GarageBand anymore. It's Adobe Premiere.
That is hard.
What kind of job would Trunk have?
Well, the good news is I finally figured out how to open my zipper, so that's great.
Well, kind of fence.
Okay, that's okay.
He,
but does the operator rickshaw?
watches the kids at the school to make sure that they don't play hooky or anything like that.
Officer Trunk.
They have a school, yeah.
The
Truancy officer.
Oh, God, that's the saddest thing I've ever heard.
It's like, kids, if you miss school, this happens to you.
Yeah, basically.
And that-
Does he teach lessons?
And that
So
is why you
he's
don't
having
skip
personality problems with a teacher, and he wants,
Okay, so I go to the tent complex, which is the school.
Yeah.
And I meet Niles. I don't call him that demeaning nickname.
Yeah.
Where
you know,
he's
I've been doing
doing
my
his
best.
rounds.
Yeah.
I've been doing my best to lend a hand around here, but
God, it puns his defense mechanism.
I was probably going
laugh or cry, we're here all day.
Yeah.
So come on, give me a hand.
Yeah, man. What do you need?
Well, you know that Mrs. Wilson over there? I don't know. She's just
Actually, it's Sister Nelson, because it's a Catholic.
actually that would be Sister Mary something.
Sister Mary, yeah.
You know that Sister Mary something over there? She's being so mean. I mean, I'm doing my best. I'm watching the kids. I'm chasing them down when I can if they're trying to get away. She just keeps saying about how I'm useless and I'm not contributing. I don't have any real value. And I think that I could probably be a little bit more useful with, I don't know, hooks, something, anything.
I'm working on it, man. I really am. We got lucky, when we found the doctor in the ambulance we took. It's the only person who can do the nerve grafts. And, you remember what we did to him after he was done. So we didn't think that through. We just got to find, and I'm really trying. So I'll talk to her. I mean, it's got to be just a misunderstanding. You're a great guy. I don't anticipate any problems. I'm going to take care of it.
Well, thanks, man. I appreciate it. In the meantime, I'm just going to stay here and, kick it a little bit.
Okay. Don't degrade yourself for them. Anyway, so I will go into the tent and I will ask for Sister Mary Wilson, I suppose.
Yeah. Yes.
Hi, my name's Half. I just wanted to introduce myself. I'm a friend of Niles outside.
Oh, yes. Niles, yes. I'm aware of his contributions.
Talks upon his name.
Yes. What did you want to talk about?
Well, Niles is a great guy, really selfless. I wouldn't be here if it were not for him. And, my crew and I, Fallen Flag, we're working up towards the trade season again, and I just wanted to say that while we're here in station, I'm willing to help however you need. I'm not in this side of the fence very often, but I just want to do anything I can help with the kids, and I want to make sure Niles is doing all right. And
if you could have Niles just not speak to the children whenever possible, that would help. Some of the children are uncomfortable around him, and they wonder to know if he's been infected, or he keeps trying to make jokes that the children find upsetting. So if you could just have him try to be more professional in his conduct, I think I understand he's having a very stressful time, but this is clearly he has no background in education or dealing with children, and so
that's why he's true. It's the officer.
Yeah. Yes, but he continues to talk to children while we do allow recess, of course, and he is helping monitor them but he keeps trying to talk to them.
Have the children complained?
Well, I'm a teacher. I know these kind of things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, are you afraid that children are uncomfortable due to Niles' disability?
It's his general demeanor. He's just not got the right kind of attitude for that sort of thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
So, is he bleeding from the eyes, screaming apologies, and eating any of them?
No, of course not. What? Don't joke about things like that.
See, I would think that most of the children here have experienced that from not only their family members, but likely their classmates. And so, you saying that a man who is of his own free will volunteering to help you out despite overcoming far more than you did to survive in this, you saying that the children are uncomfortable as he jokes with them and relates to them politely seems a bit absurd to me.
Okay, you could roll persuade to see if you can.
That's almost an intimidate.
Or intimidate.
Are you trying to back down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
10 over 5.
Well, she was very flustered, and she says, "Look, okay, he's clearly doing his best. I will keep that in mind. Thank him for his work. I will thank him for his contributions." So she seems very flustered. She kind of goes off, and she mutters something about him not going to church. But so
It's almost as if we've lost our faith for some reason.
weird. So yeah, you seem to have placated her. She doesn't seem like she will do that.
Okay.
Man, that's
Kids, I would really love to say my rosaries, but it's kind of hard to flip from beat to beat in your teeth
Yeah.
and still keep talking. I do my best. I really do.
All right. So everybody else can, I guess I'll call it bear, like bear responsibility. You can cope, you can bear, or you can engage.
No. Yeah, well, we should have some variety. Like, not everybody can do one thing. So,
Yeah.
like, we can. Yeah.
So if I was to have my character go out, and he's actually a skilled doctor. That's a professional doctorate too. So
Yep.
is that like
That would be
bearing.
bearing.
So
Or you could engage. Like,
I was thinking of an engagement.
yeah, what's the clinic in Trabajo look like? You know,
right.
So is there like just a quick question, is there like a mechanical side to engage, or is that just for role-playing, building?
in general, what it was in vignettes, they heal. You role play one scene, but then you don't have to role play with every dependent to do it. But if you role play at least one, it heals a column's worth of humanity.
I thought that was just cope.
No, it goes straight down.
Awesome.
The problem was that it became petty bickering every time.
Yeah.
There wasn't enough focus in the scene, so we just bitched at each other, which was hilarious. But pretty and odd, different in tone. When it's like,
or awesome Jewish mom.
yeah, no, I loved it, and I want some scenes like that, but there wasn't a lot of variety. in the scenes.
So when Cuddy's trying not to be a creepy bastard, he volunteers at the actual clinic. Also, just in case someone who's probably shouldn't be bleeding everywhere is in there, he can get samples.
Right.
So,
do you have any dependent? Or every scene involves a dependent.
okay, I've got Fred. I've got Jenny. Fred's my brother. Jenny's a fellow crusader. She acts a lot more human than I do, but she also.
Well, Jenny would work at the clinic.
Yeah, she also has something.
Someone
like
other than David, so we have variety.
So she's a really calm person, actually.
So Jenny from the block.
Oh, okay. That is worse than my comment.
Yeah.
Okay, that is officially worse than mine. Okay,
So someone other than Aaron and David.
I'll be Jenny.
okay. Good. Like I said, she's actually he would know better than I would as far as Crusaders, but she's not going to be quite as creepy as Cuddy. So, all right. So,
Okay, I would say right now.
And you would be whatever patient comes in.
Actually, no, it's not that. It's
okay.
someone from the union. The union is the major government of the Trabajo. It's made up of the workers who used to work at the slaughterhouse, and they control business and they control infrastructure. And the clinic is part of infrastructure. So a union trade rep, comes by and is talking to you, you guys. He's like, well, a lot of people have been asking, that you guys have been doing good work, and we give you a budget and everything, but we're getting a little extra money in, and so But if we can't give you any more space for free anymore, so we can give you some additional bounty so you can buy more supplies than you're used to, or better tools or whatever, or we could give you let you expand and have some more beds for the clinic. But I need the answer by the end of the day so we can plan. So I don't know if you want to. I mean, what's your guys' supply situation?
Jenny?
Oh, we need to take inventory. This is a really great opportunity, and thank you for.
Okay, well, if you can go by the head office and just tell the secretary, whoever's there, what your decision is, and know. So here's he pulls out a little piece of paper with some marks on it. This is how much bounty you get, and this is how much space you get. It'd be like adjacent right there. Other than that, otherwise we have to use it for storage. We're getting a lot more supplies and stuff moved in.
Oh no, we'll have an answer by the end of the day, definitely.
Okay.
Certainly.
Yeah. Here we go. All right, I gotta make my response. All right.
Oh, do you know how many blood test kits we could get with this?
Sample storage. I'm going in the field again.
Well, the problem is we have all these people come in, but we don't have the equipment to test if they're immune or not. With this, we could start a profile.
Yes, I see that. Okay.
Well, I would say both of you do get a lot of complaints, or like your clinic is frequently full. So short beds would be hard to.
I know.
How are you? The question for you is, if you do get it not to expand space, how would you sell it to your patients?
So, Cuddy, since you're working with the group and you're going out, you control the inventory. You need to make it look like we're short on supplies so that we can justify spending the bounty on this instead of the expansion.
I could stash a few emergency kits outside the barriers.
Yes, make it real. Because, they're going to be short-sighted about this. They're going to talk about quality of life and helping people when, we've got the bigger issue. If we cure the blight, we won't need tents anymore.
We're servicing the greater biome.
This is why inmates should not run the asylum.
Jenny is evil.
The greater biome must be
Jenny
saved.
believes.
If a few cells must die, so be it.
All right.
All right, so that's what our
Yes.
conspiring to short the stock so we can illegally test more people.
Yeah, pretty much.
But you guys actually know how to patch people up after they're shot.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
So that's what we let you get away
Well, we
with.
can also treat
labor
people for,
shortages. Those
we
are-
can also treat people for like diseases and such.
Oh
like
yeah,
that, so,
No, you have to do all this stuff, but they
Yeah.
don't really pay attention to your kooky beliefs or whatever. Because
Well,
you're smart enough to keep to yourselves.
We're people of science.
Yeah. All right.
They just know that I'm distracted, like a.
So not all vignettes have to be conflict. They'd be like, "Yay, let's conspire!"
Oh, but actually, the kids being.
But we didn't bicker. We agreed.
Yeah,
it's already working.
See, the kids being hidden outside could also become an element that. Oh, hey, we're short on supplies. Or we're on the way back in, and my med kit's screwed.
Yeah.
We could potentially hunt one down.
Would that be a thing that comes up later? Like
Yeah.
they figure out he's like shorting supplies.
It's up to the market.
Oh, yeah.
Either they figure out, or it comes in.
You're just
handy.
building plot hooks
Right.
Yeah,
in the future.
that's awesome. I really like that.
So Faust, why don't you have the next vignette?
All right, I have an idea. I don't know whether it would fall under bear responsibility or engage.
Okay.
But okay, just a bit of backstory. Ethnia is deaf, rendered deaf, but she's very good with her hands. Makes stuff for the train to sell while we go on pilgrimage. And the idea was Emu takes Ethnia on a walk to just find shit to Etsy.
To you, baby.
Trash to treasure.
And so, who's your dependent? What's your relation to them?
They're just kind of friends. Ethnia was attending the college here
Okay.
at Greeley. If I remember right, there was one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So who wants to play that dependent? Faust, you can say, or
Go for it. Raffle. Okay.
Well, one
Aaron.
Okay, or Aaron. Yeah. All right.
There you go.
Okay.
All right, so there's that. If you're engaging, you're just answering a question about the enclave by having the scene,
Okay.
like something about what people do
So I think
or
it'd be
when
their
they do it or cultures.
responsibilities.
Then Anthony has a problem.
Yeah. Probably harassed by people for being unhelpful or
Yeah.
something. Deaf.
Deaf. Yeah, certainly it would not be the most enlightened.
Are you Is she deaf from life or because of something in the crash?
Because of something that happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does she have any amount of hearing?
Shilling will do that.
But so she can still talk and.
Yeah, she can still talk.
Yeah.
Okay.
She knew how to speak.
Well, let's say she knew sign language. And
Yeah, you're not born
She
deaf.
knows ASL.
No.
Okay, so
Yeah. So I would say the problem is, she's useless, and you guys all live in basically warehouses that have been cleared out. They're very minimal shelters, so it's very, very clustered up together, and people pick on her, tease her, try and take stuff from her, that kind of thing, because she's perceived as vulnerable. So it's like, how are you going to deal with that? So you could talk about it, and please just talk normally. You don't have to try and roleplay it. Again, like accents and things.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
so
Speak with an ASL accent.
No.
no. Oh God, no.
No. We are not actors. We have not studied that. We are not.
I'm not even going to remotely pretend that's an option.
So take it away.
Just ask. Hey, I've managed to get everything over. Stack everything that you need to. What do you need me to do next?
I figured we could just go get some stuff for you to work on whenever the train goes on the next tirade.
Yeah, no. Let's see if somebody else dumped something that. It's like done something at least of worth this time, because those idiots will just throw out anything if it looks like it has a monicum of rust on it.
Yeah. Let's go linger around Refurb's place. He tends to throw shit out.
No, he hoards it maniacally. Have you seen him and his sister?
I have. They are very disgusting people. I respect them. I respect them.
He's getting it already.
Yeah.
Well, he seems. They seem nice. They're always giving me stuff to work with.
Yeah,
So
I respect them.
okay,
They're kind people.
that's good. So
I like. I mean, that could be enough because that's more of an engage rather than because you didn't really bring up any problems. So so there's no problem to solve. So that's fine. Cool. But that
So reverb shit.
Figured out
So reverb shit is just
everywhere.
covered with
he actually became a hoarder.
detritus. Yeah.
no, it is clean. It is clean stuff.
It's in nice piles.
Yeah.
I know where everything's at.
Actually, no. It's because
Don't move that.
So there's a clear difference between how views himself versus everyone else. So
do not
that's fair.
Faust. Yeah.
He Fausted it upon you.
Faust found me.
Thank
Tom,
you.
you've been quiet. Why don't we have you do your vignette next?
All right.
Who do you
I'm
want
with
to-
my brother, my older brother, Childs,
Okay.
and we are kind of outside, like a place where we can meet up without making people nervous.
Yeah.
Your pin.
Yeah. Probably the Laytons would be in like the part of the enclave is that they set up boxcars. They moved a lot of boxcars around to set up as barricades. So a lot of those are the outer walls and the living quarters for the Laytons. The first line.
We actually,
The first line of fodder.
Yeah.
it's actually we're taking our time with like the one functioning TV.
Yeah.
So are you coping? Are you bearing responsibility? Or are you engaging with
Yeah.
the
Are you helping us solve a
Engaging.
problem?
Actually, the thing is, like, he actually feels guilty because he's the one that ejected me with the.
Well, that's coping, and that would be really good. We haven't done coping yet, so that's talking about the
it's
past.
him. Like, he's the one that feels guilty.
Oh, that's bearing, yeah.
Okay, Barry. Okay. So, all right.
But it's like we're essentially there watching our favorite movie,
Okay.
which is where we got our names from in the first place.
The thing. Okay. So who's going to role play your brother? Let's see here. Everyone's like,
Sean!
all right.
Yeah, he's a guard for the pot baron.
Okay.
And it's like
So he's healthy. Okay.
So he's helping Celeste.
Oh, that's right. Yes, the slut, the pot baron. So you're watching it, and actually, there maybe not a bear, but it is Baron because one, the TV is on the fritz again. You have to fiddle with the damn thing for hours, it seems like, in order to get it to work. And the question is, do you actually spend bounty to actually go to the market to get, the station to get, or the gift shop to buy parts to try and jury rig and fix the thing. So that's what you're bitching about, but he's getting angry about,
Okay, so I'm going to be kind of pissed off. Okay.
Yeah, because you're guilty every time you look at him for, everything.
Okay, after a brief moment of, muttering about the TV, glance back, stand up, walk to the TV, and I kick it. Not like hard enough to break it, just a quick...
And it's like, that's not going to work. I think we went through this the last time you did that.
Sometimes things just keep going after they shouldn't, you know?
Oh my god!
Finn. Just in the scene in awkward silence. I'd be fine with that. Just
I don't know how does your character respond to that?
We're doing this again.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. But, I mean, let's just get some parts for the TV, okay? We can fix this.
Like,
You're definitely going to need to spend money to do that, though. At this point, you've done everything you can. No, yeah. Anyway,
I mean, we can fix this. I mean, don't you know that guy who can actually make? If we get the parts, we can give him the parts. We can
Yeah,
make
but
it better.
you're gonna be the one that has to go. He doesn't like me coming around because reasons.
Well, it should be better than that or something.
In a perfect world.
I can see if I can maybe get some extra jobs from Celeste, but I doubt that's going to happen. She just
Hey,
keeps.
actually, don't. Hey, it's not to worry, man. Actually, I think I got a thing going.
Oh, really?
Yeah, me and the group. I think we got a plan in place. You know. Like,
All right.
Not like those half-assed plans we used to have in the past.
Is this one of those things where the less I know, the better?
Yes.
Probably, yeah. It's probably for. All right. Listen. I know you. Yeah, I know you got a good thing going, but promise me you won't do anything too insane for that crazy bitch.
She would probably just give me that cold, dead stare, anyways. I mean, seriously. She's all smiles, but creeps my shit right out.
Dude, I haven't laid eyes on her, but yeah, be careful around her. All right.
All right.
Dead, empty eyes.
Dolls.
And she has a chihuahua that somehow laughs.
Oh wow.
all right. That's good. That was good.
After that, why don't we just sit here for a while?
Stare
See what
awkwardly.
happens.
Stare awkwardly at the television.
All right. So they stare off to the middle distance, looking at a black TV, tuned to a dead channel.
Is that scene in black and white, by the way?
So tell me, what was your character's name again?
Yes.
McReady.
McGrady. Yeah, sorry.
Child.
And David, what was yours?
Han.
Han. What was yours?
AAMU.
A
move.
Okay, and refurb and half off. All right.
Yeah.
Let's see. Who has?
To my friend.
Han and me.
Let's do refurb.
Okay.
Do you want a cope, bear, or engage?
We need a cope from one of you two.
Need a cope.
That's dealing with past trauma.
Yeah.
So
Well, I mean, you deal with the past trauma. You try and pretend it's not happening.
Yeah.
And then the dependent is ignorant of the whole thing.
Okay. So wait.
You basically play PTSD flashback.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, it's about you. Yeah. So I described the trauma and how you're trying not to be affected
Yeah.
by it. Okay.
Do that, so fine, we'll do the cope. So.
Okay.
I'll do the cope if you don't want to.
That's
Han
okay.
has a storied past.
Yeah. So Han can do the cope. You can
You do
also do
whatever
the
you
cope
want.
if you want. Yeah. Do whatever.
Okay. Actually, I will go in with. So I was engaged, cope, and
Bear.
Bear.
Bear's dealing with their normal on the surface.
Are you trying to deal with your problems? Are you trying to deal with their problems?
Or
Or
are you
are you
just
just
trying
trying
to
to define something about the community?
I'll actually define. I'll bear instead, just because we're going through our normal daily routine of getting whatever general salvage that the.
You and what dependent?
This will be Repurp, my sister.
Repurp, okay.
So.
So what problem does she have? That's what Bear is. What problem does she have?
Specifically, one of the diesel engines for one of the loaders, the trucks, has gone out. She was in charge of that, and one of the drivers is chewing her out over that, specifically saying that she did shoddy work, and this is why we're getting this. We're so far behind.
All right, so who wants to play Repurp?
Me.
Mouse. All right, very good.
Describe repurp to me.
So,
Face on the front.
yeah, it's like, so 28-year-old woman, brown, dirty hair, just imagine a mechanical engineer.
I can do that.
What's her face from Firefly? Is that it?
Yeah, Kaylee. So
Oh, Kaylee? Okay,
I
I
don't
was
think
picturing
Kaylee.
someone like foul mouthed and
You know, if you want to make her foul mouth, fine. Just
I like that.
actually,
Yeah.
Kaylee was kind of foul mouth too, if you think about it. So
No, like adorably, pleasantly found.
yeah, actually, Kaylee with more of an edge to her.
Grimdark Kaylee. All right.
Grimdark.
Hi, I like flowers.
Less
Fuck
willing
you.
to. Not less willing.
All right, so Faust, the driver just chewed your out.
Okay.
Oh, Moira Brown.
I just got chewed up by some creeping shit stain who says I do shoddy work. He says the engine broke because I didn't fix it good enough. Can you believe him?
What?
He doesn't know a fucking thing about mechanics.
What happened with it?
Fuck if I know. He probably ran it too hard.
So, well, did you tell him that it was only within a certain amount of tolerances?
Of course, I gave him the whole spiel as soon as he started laying into me.
So, although when you gave him this, well, I'm going to ask this because this is the lesson that I had to learn too. How technical did you get on the details?
I just started yelling at him.
Okay, but did you actually?
strong point.
So, did you actually
I think I said something along the lines of, the fucking engine shouldn't be worked so hard, you idiot. You know, a little more colorful.
Okay,
but-
so long story short, you didn't put any of your dissertation into it.
No.
Okay.
Okay, so how are you going to fix this problem? Are you just going to be like, fuck it, it's your problem? Or are you going to try to fix the engine yourself, which will cost you time?
Maybe actually an effective.
Or are you going to try and reason with the driver?
So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to see if I can reason with the driver.
All right.
So who am I talking to?
Let's see here. Carlos. He is. Oh, David's volunteering. All right. Carlos is very angry because this is costing him money and time. So, and he wants satisfaction.
Okay. Carlos, hey, what's going on?
Well, let's start with the basics. Your sister told me that I broke a fucking piston rod, insulted my ancestry, insinuated that my parents were never married, and then called me a rude epithet that generally means Oedipus.
So pretty much the norm for her on a
Carlos
basis.
is very articulate.
This is brilliant.
So
Carlos was in college.
what's the load that you're carrying to the truck?
Rails.
Within normal tolerance. This thing can handle up to 8 rails. I had 4. It was the very end of the pile. I only had 4. I had it within normal speed. As a matter of fact, I was going a little bit slow because Juan over there doesn't seem to understand that his rig can go into 3rd gear.
Sorry, boss.
Okay. So
Suck it, Juan!
I love you too.
okay, well, that was I was like normally that would have been the case, but I will pull out the maintenance schedule. That's like I'm showing that on the last leg right now. Yours was due for an overhaul about last week.
Yeah,
Okay,
it sure was.
So
Damn shame there wasn't anybody to overhaul it.
All right,
actually,
your
Aaron, if
sister-
you're trying to use reason, you roll persuade.
persuade. Okay, I have no persuade. Let's find out.
Yeah.
Default!
Or bullshit with mechanics.
No. That is if you actually decided to spend the rest
You'll
of your
make it if you get a 1.
What?
1.
So
Easy, just rolling one die.
Yeah, just roll the black.
I'll roll
If
it.
you're defaulting, if you're untrained.
Oh, that's the new one. So
Yeah.
okay.
Dun, 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 dun.
Well,
Playtest.
okay. So instead of that, I'm wanting to use mechanics more as just the explanation.
He's not a mechanic. He doesn't understand.
Okay.
So, if you want to use mechanics, you have to spend the rest of your day to fix it, which will be, I mean, there's no penalty. It's just that's how you spend your day.
So I would rather.
Fixing your sister's mistakes.
So
My mistakes!
no, this is more or less. Well, I'm
That's
actually.
how he'll think your reason. Anyway, so,
You know what?
Reperb is screaming at God.
I'll get you up there!
Fine. You know what? I don't really have time for this. Let me take a look at it. Okay.
Nietzsche couldn't finish, but I will.
With my cold mechanical
All right, so what are you actually going to fix it?
I'm gonna fix it. So
All right, roll mechanics.
see what we have. Yes, that is a 4/3.
All right, you just open up the engine and get to work, and you do unpaid work, and that's your day. So it really sucks. And you did it for your sister. Are you appreciative of that?
Of course!
How do you show your appreciation?
I'm sorry, bro. I'll pick up a couple extra shifts at the shop.
Hey, it's no big deal. Just even
I'll
though
go kill zombies.
And I
for
checked
you.
it beforehand. And I checked it beforehand. 1, it was within the tolerance. 2, the idiot did not. That's like take it in for his regular
I
maintenance.
told him!
That's just next time. Say okay. We'll fix it, and then prove him wrong later, so he gets in trouble with somebody
Okay,
else.
so their relationship with siblings is tested, but they stay true to each other. Of course,
The Free Bungalow is like a episode of the IT Crowd.
Screwed up.
it is.
Coffee.
Thank
All right.
Rubbing and rubbing
Finally,
off.
Han. He's going to cope. So, what dependent is going to be in this scene?
Well, I've got Silas, who was a lost boy I encountered out in the wild and brought with me.
Okay. So you and Silas could be basically in your tent or in the warehouse, whatever. Eating
How old
dinner.
is he?
Young.
Like teenager?
No, younger. He's a kid. I have no idea how old he is. I haven't thought to ask him.
Look, I'm
Because
so sick
he's
of this.
alive
I'm telling you,
and-
I've got a rare disease. I look 12, but I'm a 40-year-old man.
Okay. So this is the day. This is actually the anniversary. You're pretty sure it was in February. You think it was. When you found him out shivering on the side of the road, cold, and he doesn't realize that. But you always thought of it as his birthday, so you're trying to do something nice for him. But you're thinking about all the people that were dead that you found or you made dead that day.
They are already there.
Yeah. So again, Caleb, exactly how does this work mechanically? Or
It's just a scene, so I guess it would be you're throwing him a surprise birthday party.
okay.
He's probably not going to be like, fuck you about it, because
Yeah.
you're coping. But you're remembering finding him as you do that.
Yeah.
So you surprise him at the school tent.
Yeah.
With a cake you bought with your last bounty.
So who's playing
I will.
Silas? Okay, Silas.
Like, oh my god. The cake, is that for me?
It's our anniversary.
I like anniversaries.
Oh.
I like anniversaries.
1 year.
Like, what was it? That's 300 something. That's a lot of days. That's awesome. Look, I got a cake.
The other kids are very. Oh my God! Is that? Can I have some? Can I have a crumb? Can I?
It's lady flavored.
Like, actually, like,
Whoa!
like, everyone gets a piece.
Whoa!
Like, I'm gonna try to cut it into little pieces.
Is there an
so we can all
overhead
have
shot of
some.
all the kids reaching in at the cake and then it like pans over? Sorry to jump in, but
Yeah. Oh no! And then, like, you remember seeing from the pulling someone apart.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of, exactly.
all right.
Yeah.
Kids' hands are reaching in, and I'm just suddenly picturing all of the casualties reaching in for the kid.
Han, why are you backed up against the wall?
Yeah.
Adagio for strings is playing.
So yeah. So narrate that. While they're celebrating, what are you thinking?
While they celebrate, I picture the day that I actually found him. Alone, shivering, cold. Everybody that he knew, everybody that he cared about had died around him. He still didn't remember, still didn't know. But I did.
Frankly,
Look, and they're like, it's like,
Not enough horse.
I'm like, I made this up. It's the cake cutting song. I'm cutting the cake. Cake cutting the time. Cutting the cake.
All right.
yeah.
There's a little bit of joy in this otherwise gray and bleak hellscape.
Like with all the kids, they're gonna get a little tiny piece of cake.
Yep, everyone gets a little piece of cake. Silas is popular kid for a week. Before everyone forgets about it.
Popularity.
It does not. All that sugar does not make Trunk's job any easier.
No, it does not. Trunk is there like, those damn kids are gonna be hard to. He's not. All he can do is trip them.
Wow.
All right.
Hey, I resent that.
Yeah.
I can lean on him a
Let me get a
little.
little bit of that.
Yeah. Well, he tried to bite them, but that didn't work. That was not a real smart idea.
Trunk has issues.
So now we're ready for the actual.
And from then on, the cake cutting song
Scenario.
is spread around the entire.
Yeah, and we can skip negotiation because it's a core.
Yes. So for the listeners at home, they decided that they're going to go for diesel fuel. They found out about a fracking site where that has been abandoned or something has happened to it, and now there's all these a lot of diesel that's just waiting to be claimed. Because fracking, there's actually a shitload of fracking in Colorado, by the way.
And earthquakes.
And people still need fuel after the fall, so after the crash, so they start reviving those. So I put this in Pikes National Forest, which is southwest of Greeley and north of NORAD. So you will, of course, have to avoid Denver. That's probably not a good idea to go straight through Denver.
So would Garden of the Gods be?
So you'd be going west and then south through the forest, because west of Greeley, there's a lot of forest, a big old national forest. And your wholesaler will obviously be the union boss, Marta Munez. She will always needs fuel. Trabajo needs fuel, like a drug addict needs.
So she's our wholesaler.
Yeah, she's our wholesaler.
Meaning that she's only willing to pay wholesale prices. She will kick us out.
Yeah. No, you don't want to play hardball with your landlord and mayor. So before you can do research to learn about your trip, what kind of things you want to do, why, or about the job site, or other threats.
I will spend a charge off my ARM phone.
ARM phone?
You have an ARM phone?
One of the apps you can get is to use the power source for your prosthetic arm to just.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
You look app.
Okay. I thought you were talking about you added some new wearable.
No, it's just I just basically taped a phone to my arm, wired it in.
Fine. All right. What are you
That
researching?
kid's got a
I do not make that. No.
All right.
I will attempt.
You get distracted and read up on the latest prosthetic arm.
I'll tap a reference.
Okay.
I know.
Well, are you trying to find about the trip or the job site?
I'm trying to find out about the job site.
The job site. You could know someone at NORAD. Because you could find out someone. There's a lot of fracking sites in Colorado. More than a few have been reactivated. So you probably know one of the people who might have heard something about that site.
I know a guy who used to sneak me cigarettes in the facility.
Okay. Oh, the DHQS medical camp where you were volunteer.
Medical conscription.
Medical conscription. I love that term.
Totally not internment camp.
So he's now a guard at NORAD, at the a fence man basically. And what's his name? Somebody give me a name for.
Well,
Skinner.
Oh, nice.
Noise.
Principal Skinner. Guard Skinner. So he gets on. He's like, "Hey, my favorite escapee. How's it going?"
Hey, Skinny, how you doing?
Hanging low like always. It's going great.
Good to hear.
Yeah.
I always love hearing about your dick. Scratch to a gurney.
You didn't seem to mind when I got you cigarettes.
Hey-o!
Charming as ever.
He's a prison guard. He's not the.
So, Skinny, I'm doing work in the area.
Yeah.
There's what was the name of the forest again?
Pike National Forest.
There is a fracking operation at Pike National Forest.
Oh, yeah. Oh, whoa, you heard about that already. All right.
Well, you gotta keep your ear to the ground out here, Skinny.
Yeah, I guess bad news travels fast. Went tits up. Everyone just went incommunicado. They haven't sent any. I know they haven't. They usually send out a team if something like that, if it gets overrun or something like that. I mean, those operations make a lot of noise, brings a lot of casualties usually. So sometimes they get overrun. But I'm not sure, but we usually send guys in to clear it out and start things back up again. This one, I don't know what happened exactly. It's gone silent and no one's tried to reclaim it. I know our scouts went out a little while ago to check it out, and I think they came back. So as far as I can tell, there's no plans to retake it. It's just sitting there.
Skinny, what's gonna be so bad that you DHKS boys don't want to go after it? I mean, we all die and become screaming cannibalistic monsters. You two could give two shits, but Uncle Sam wants that gas.
Yeah, that's true. The rumor mill thinks that the moths are developing weapons of an unusual and mass destructive nature. So they're thinking maybe they're developed some sort of biological or chemical weapon to deploy against us, and that was a test. And so, for some reason, hazmat shit is really hard to get now these days. We kind of have a scarcity of that, so we can't just send in a clean and also scientists that can check for that kind of stuff are sort of on a high priority, and checking out one lowly fracking site is not exactly high on the list.
Well, Skatey, thanks.
Yeah.
I'll throw a bounty your way when this is done. And,
That's just a rumor, though. I don't know.
you
All
talked
I
to me
know-
about that hazmat stuff.
Yeah.
We can, I know a guy.
Oh yeah, if you
After
well,
we're done with this.
well, we're always buying. I can tell you that much.
All right.
So yeah, so all you know for certain is they're not. There's no plans for the DHQS to reclaim it. So it is just sitting there. But the other stuff is just rumor.
All right,
So
cool.
Yeah.
I've got a thought. I'd like to see if I can use my stealth to get a look at a map of the area and help plot out a route that would maybe take us through easier legs.
Stealth from who? Like,
Oh,
We have access to a map.
yeah, you have access to a map. That's why you're able
We
to
don't
do this
sneak
at all.
man, so-
Yeah, it's not a negotiation, so we're not trying to get up on anybody.
With networking, I would just be trying to
if
figure
we
out.
go die out there,
You could find out, like, you plotted
should
out
make
a
it back.
route that's through the forests.
But networking could possibly give me a lead on somebody,
like somebody who's been in that area recently.
So just then I can at least tell the group, send somebody more charming, maybe to talk to them. You don't want Cuddy to talk. Don't let him talk. That goes to the market.
All right. Always tap a reference. Anybody else want to do any research or anything?
Yeah. What is foresight used for again?
predicting things tactically. So
Okay.
you can see, like, what do we likely need to work out for, or something
Yeah.
like that. It doesn't
Okay.
have to be completely accurate, but
All right, yeah. I'm going to use foresight to try and predict if there's anything we should bring along in particular.
All right, go ahead.
And it's roll plus this.
you add your
black,
skill to your black.
Cool.
and you want to get higher. Ties
There you
go.
go.
Yes.
Yep. All right. Foresight, what are you thinking about, like, in terms of general for the trip?
Yes.
Okay.
What would be most useful at the site once we arrive?
Oh, at the site.
Yes.
Well, you don't have access to hazmat gear,
Yeah.
so you're kind of just going to have to, and that's assuming that's accurate.
Right.
It might. There might be some other reason. Maybe. In terms of that, do you have any trucks there? You know, how many drivers do you have? You might. How many people have drive?
I do.
Okay, so you have at least 2 drivers. So if there's more than one truck, you could get more diesel.
Okay.
Obviously.
Maybe something to help with hot wiring.
Oh, actually, the other thing
And I
is
have toolkits on one side.
the one thing that would be useful is looking up information about, like, fracking site operations, how to like where the fuel would be stored and how to
Okay,
get
yeah,
into
fuel
trucks.
storage.
So we don't grab the
Yeah.
wrong hose to fill up the trucks.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that would be the useful thing to get the stuff out. So if you wanted to make another chat, that would be a networking or research
Research.
chat.
I've got research.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Just a normal success.
Yeah.
Okay. There's tons of that information out there because, again, there's a lot of people looking into that, to restart that, because there's a lot of
Do I need
potential.
like Ubix specs or anything to do this?
Yes, you do.
Can I
Someone.
use his arm?
Okay.
Yeah. That's another charge.
Sorry, half off.
You pull up. You pull up and save a bunch of information on fracking site manuals. Any mechanics checks made will be made without penalty.
Okay.
Because normally that would be profession skill.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of specialized.
Half off. Does this have a printer?
No.
It's a little thermal
I'm
printer.
saving up, though.
I'll help you.
Is the printer going to be the thigh?
So that's good. You now know how to do the job.
Okay, that is good.
On a technical level.
Wow, we're gonna go out there.
Knowing how to frack. Or how to get fuel out of a fracking site. Anything else? You guys
So what
ready?
you're saying is we're going to go there and know how the frack to get the gas.
Yes.
So, if anybody else has research, because I don't have that, unfortunately, they could. But yeah, you could also look
got
for to
one.
see what other resources that are available there, other than just
I have a
the
research
use
of
on
one,
there.
and
Then if they
you
had
could-
other sites,
That would- I would
possibly
like
Yeah,
for
let's
gas
use
or-
yours. I'm literally using power from my arm.
Right. So that's why I'm like, you guys, you could have asked instead of immediately gunning for the arm.
I thought that would be funnier though.
Dude, he's got a phone in his arm.
All right, make a
Touche.
research check. No, it's you have research?
Yes, he does.
Okay, so
Yeah, and it's 9 over 7. So
And he has specs.
okay. What are you looking up?
what am I looking up? You told me to look some.
Other resources that are there just besides the general fracking for the diesel. If there's like natural gas pockets or anything else that we could.
Well, I
possibly
mean,
take.
each side is set up for natural gas or oil. So,
Okay.
this one, for the sake of expediency, is oil.
Oil, so, okay.
But obviously, other lootable things on the site would be like tools.
Maybe some explosives.
Obviously, DHQS, it would be armed. There would be weapons. Stuff in that DHQS data. The malls would be really interested in getting any communications or technical stuff from them that they could then, stuff like that. Of course, doing that would put you on a hit list. So
If they found out.
And do we
yeah, if they found out, like, what's the chance of that happening when you just talked to someone
As long
from
as
there?
pork pie isn't around, I don't care.
Yeah. They might not give a shit if you loot fuel, but if you like, hey, here's this laptop that the boss was using, that might not go over so well.
Well, this is refurb and refurb.
Yeah, if you want to pick sides in the Cold War, you feel free to.
Yeah, that's a
You
good
know,
idea.
Let's take a laptop that used to belong to a guy that had one letter for a name.
So with that, I'll give you a +1 check on a scavenging roll that you make in the job site.
Okay.
So,
That's one.
is anybody else doing anything? Or you guys want to get going?
I'm ready to get going.
Not much I can do, so.
Okay.
I guess I'm going to. The group assembles. Cuddy shows up a little tiny bit late and a tiny bit out of breath.
Cuddy.
I'm here.
Okay.
Stand up straight and then act normal ish.
All right. It's February. It's cold. Most of the casualties are in torpor. They're not. There's.
How many legs is this? We would have figured
This is
that
going to
out.
be 4.
Okay.
I want to try, but because some of these I think could. Well, we'll see.
No, it's fine. Yeah. I was just curious. We have looting rules now when we get there.
Looting rules?
Yes.
All right. So one of the boxcars, of course, has the big rail doors that you can slide open. So the fencemen go to their post to watch for casualties, but it's clear right now. They do have a big slaughter. One of the other defenses of Trabajo, for the listeners at home, is a slaughterhouse they turned into a grime cloth processing facility, which means they lure hordes of undead in, kill them all, take their clothes, boil the clothes, and that's what people wear now.
Yay!
Those are itchy and scratchy.
Burlap tricks.
Yeah, Burlatrix. The best fashion designer in the
In the apocalypse.
recession. Yeah. So you head out west. You need normal navigation checks just to go?
No.
Yeah.
Everyone has to spend 1 ration
Yes.
for every leg you do.
So you're all hardened from years of survival in the post-apocalypse, so it ain't no thing.
Can march to the click-clack of my plastic hoof.
Yes. You probably not that clack-clack. I mean, you probably have it.
No, I haven't bought that off.
Oh, that's a disadvantage.
Yes.
Oh, nice. I didn't put a tennis ball on it.
Yeah, I tried to make prosthetic arms not literally crippling where you couldn't play, but it's
Yeah.
not something you cut off for fun, like Shadowrun. Yay! Robot arm! None
Not
of
like
that.
Shadowrun?
No.
So you head west. Obviously, in the 5 years since the apocalypse, vegetation has grown up quite a bit. A lot of.
Oh, if you guys want to do an interlude, we could also do that, where you
Yeah.
can skip 1 leg per job
Okay.
through chatting it out. We might want to save that for further legs.
Yeah. I'm going to be scouting in advance because I've got the binoculars.
Okay.
And I have the Falcon.
I have a
So
long range scope.
Okay. You all have things. That's great.
I have a cavalry.
All right. So if Han is going,
I have a crazy
first,
theory.
How do you communicate with the others? How far out do you go?
Can I spot him with
Smoke
them?
signals.
Yes, that works.
Just tell me how this works.
Okay.
So
I probably
Wuthering Heights.
I
Emu
probably
is going to keep an eye on me. I'm going to keep an eye out for everything that happens up ahead.
Okay.
And I am going to convey through the use of hand sign anything that I see.
That's exactly what I was going to say. I probably taught like hand sign ASL to them. Just
okay. So here's what you
silent
see,
communication.
Thinking more
and you don't need to
SWAT,
make an
but
awareness
also
alertness. Is it awareness or alertness?
awareness.
Awareness second, because it's very obvious. You get to the edge of Greeley, to where there was a school ground, elementary school. There's now an overgrown. Of course, not. I mean, the vegetation's all very minimal now because of winter. But there is a playground, and you can hear it from a ways off. But then you see it on the merry-go-round. you see an unusual sight. Let's see here.
The zombies are pushing each other.
No, well, there is one casualty with its leg is caught. It's a very unusual arrangement, and you're trying to make sense of it. But you see, without having to make an awareness check, there appears to be one casualty that is tied, or his leg is in a bear trap, and the bear trap has a chain on it connected to the merry-go-round. So the casualty is just sort of circling in the merry-go-round, making a lot of noise, just creaking. It's a very rusty apparatus. And there's 2 wooden signs near, tied up to the jungle bar, or, the jungle gym next to it. You can't quite make that out from this distance, but you're quite... All right, make an awareness check. It's kind of faded.
That is a 11 over 5.
Okay. Treasure. There's 2 signs. One says, do not shoot, and the other says, keeps pack away. So, do you have foresight? Or is there a survival skill?
Foresight's pretty much it.
Okay.
I do not have foresight.
Okay. Well, so that's what you see.
You can always default.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's try.
Well, no, only he can. He's the
Yeah, he's the only
scout.
one who sees it.
Oh,
So it's up to him first because you've had him be scout.
Nope.
All right. So you don't understand what the hell is going on except whatever.
Well, what the signs say: don't shoot.
Yeah.
Keeps pack away.
So is he tied to a merry-go-round?
The bear trap is connected, is somehow chained up to the merry-go-round, and the casualty's been hooked or been trapped. Yeah, it's
Okay.
leashed.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good way of putting it. So it's kind of stumbling around on.
Jerking the merry-go-round. Okay.
Okay.
It's making a lot of
Something
noise
over there. Veer that way. We're going to go around.
Okay. All right. So the rest of you.
Yeah, I see no reason to mess with this at all.
Okay. The rest of you can make awareness checks if you want to see it.
Okay.
Because you're going from.
Really need to.
No.
Yes.
No.
I make that.
Nope.
I'm lost in the
Wait,
I actually did get it.
Okay.
Me too.
All right. You
Defaulted.
you see those, especially with the binoculars. You can read it.
Okay. Let's go.
If you have foresight, you can make a check. To
I
try
do.
And, all right.
And I make that.
Okay. Pack, you do know that one of the problems a lot of people have been having is that there is vicious packs of coy wolves, crossbreeds between coyotes and wolves that have been. No one's controlling them. They're very intelligent, and
They're hungry.
they're hungry. Yeah, coy wolves are a real thing.
It's
I
terrible.
think that a hybrid. So.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
There's a documentary on Netflix for it.
You wish they were lions.
My whole world just changed.
So yeah, coy wolves are a thing, but apparently they do not like being. They can smell casualties from far distance. So
Animals die if they eat blight, or otherwise the zombie apocalypse would have ended really quickly.
yeah, yeah.
No.
So whoever set this up obviously is more concerned with the pack than
casualties.
Okay.
Yeah, I relate.
So
that.
there might be someone stashed nearby. Or
I
something.
relate that to the rest of the group that if we can veer away, but we might encounter coy wolves, or we can go through. Somebody
Let us.
seems
Well, you don't know. You have no idea where the coy wolves are, and you don't know how long ago this was set up.
So
You'd have to get closer to do that.
All right, look. Unless we find a truck that works, we can only get away with as much diesel as we can carry. Mm-hmm. At 10 bounty a pop, we're sort of limited in how much we can make at this job. We just don't shoot the guy.
Well, obviously, we don't shoot the guy. I was
And then
saying.
we go look.
Well,
Maybe he's got something to trade.
I have my Falcon, so I can at least scout the area to see if there's any other traps.
You got a camera on that Falcon?
So he has scouting, so I
Yeah.
can see.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Okay. So I'll be like, hey, casualty, if you don't want us to look for your loot, say something. That isn't a problem.
All right.
I'll take that. All right.
Animal handler. So.
All right, give me a check.
Yep.
So
Actually, yeah. Do you think you'd have to make a check for just a normal scouting or normal?
You get a bonus, I think.
So
Write
yes.
it down. You did not write it down.
Oh, sorry.
Gotta know.
Sorry. Jesus.
all right, go up, Keith. Go up.
The listeners gonna love that. Let's just make weird noises.
By the way, I would have gone with Willodes.
Willody. What?
Instead of-
Yeah, Wyotes.
That's what they're
Sometimes
really
called
called,
coyotes.
right?
I do have the Wikipedia up.
Okay.
Old
Well, I've only
Man
seen
River.
coy wolves.
Plus 3 foresight and plus 3 awareness when in the air.
Okay, plus 3 foresight.
All right,
plus
so it's
3
just
awareness.
automatic. So you can make an awareness check with that bonus.
You need to burn a charge off your falcon.
What happens if the falcon runs out of charges?
He's
Not
tired or dead. That's also its hit point.
Yeah, so dead. Or in a really bad shape.
Yeah.
All right, I'll make an awareness check. So that'll be a
You
plus
need to do
5.
some refresh on you, and by refresh I mean dead rats.
Yeah.
It can take it.
Protein.
They don't use refresh. You
So
gotta-
glad I had that. So that's going to give me 9 over 8.
Okay.
So
So you locate, there is a treehouse off a ways that is very easy to see from the air. Obviously, it's concealed from the ground. So you can see that's where the guy's standing. You don't see anyone in the area.
does it look like it's been lived
looks
in
like
for a
a-
while?
huh?
Does it look like it's been lived in for a while, or is it just...
Yeah, it looks like it's lived. Well, you don't. It looks like a hunter's kind of setup. You know, like a
More
platform.
like a tree stand.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
tree
or-
stand
or-
with a tarp, and the blue tarp is pretty easy to spot. And so, yeah, someone. And with your foresight, you realize there are a lot of loners who make rounds of the area. So this is
So it's like a stopping point. or
yeah,
something.
like a guy, so a semi-nomadic person living here. So you found a stash. You could easily go there and take it if you wanted to.
set up around it, and I'll go see if anyone's inside.
I'll keep an eye on you.
So, wait,
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
Good job, Ballion.
Do you want me to come with?
So are you sneaking?
Actually,
No, I'm just walking up. I
record,
want him to.
All right.
Step clink, step clink.
Yeah.
for the record, do you have sensitivity? Or
Nah,
think we'll need it?
I'll be fine.
All right, cool.
I've got my scope trained on it. just
You
in
walk
case.
up. All of you are very tense. You're also. Give me a self-control check. You're walking up to somebody who might be
That's fair.
a crazy person. No idea.
Yeah, this might...
Oh, I failed it.
All right, that's
This might be the file cabinet all over
what is
again.
it? Parent or
Trauma for fear of
yeah.
violence.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, why the fuck am I doing this? And it's very tense. And you call out. You're like,
Well, I'm not gonna like
Okay.
yell.
yeah. You're like, hello.
But you can, yeah. Hello.
There's nothing.
Anyone
And after
there?
very few tense minutes, you realize no one's here.
So we want to climb up there.
Do we want to check it for traps first, though?
Well, I mean, I would, but
Yeah.
it's gonna be kind of lopsided here, man.
All right. So who
I'm not
wants to
great
climb
on the
up?
balance beam
Would
yet.
that be
I'm
criminality
working
to
on
check
it.
for traps?
Yes.
Okay.
What is it to check for? Criminality?
Criminality.
would
I've got
definitely.
it at 2. What do you got?
I have it at 2.
Okay.
So
I have it at 1.
Okay. Thanks, Tom.
You're welcome, guys.
And I'll form the head.
All right. So Refurb's going up the tree looking for traps.
yes, and I have an 8 over 5.
All right. You don't have to make a roll to climb up the tree. He's made some cleverly hidden little notches, so you can easily climb up. And then you don't see any traps.
Okay.
Looks like he was.
You can tell I didn't write this game.
Bullshit, man.
It looks like he was focused on concealment. You realize you never would have found this if it would have been incredibly hard to find from the ground.
Good word for Balliard.
Yeah, you had the blight. Yeah, he didn't expect sky surveillance.
Am I holding the falcon while you're doing this?
Sure.
Yeah.
Also, I named him after a famous British steam engine train engineer.
Nice.
Again,
So you go in there. You find his shit. You find 1 refresh worth of food, rations, and roll a d10.
all right. 2.
2. You find 2 bounty worth of stuff. That could be gear, or it could just be like things you can sell, or actual bounty.
Oh, a loot roll.
Yeah.
loot roll?
Okay. So yeah, this is a loot roll. Yeah, let's do that.
So if people die, there's different rolls. But if you're looting, you can pick one thing.
Okay.
You can look for any tool under 3 bounty and upkeep. On a success, you find it. On a critical success, you find it with an upgrade or something else, but that's different for combat. Bounty equal to the natural black of the roll, and then upgrade of specific gear you already own. So what do you want to look for?
Okay. Actually,
All right. Thank you. Okay.
Blood test unit?
Well, you can think about it. And
I
we
can think
move
about
on.
it, but then again, we might not want to take things from this guy.
Well, all right, that's a
So-
choice. If you want,
What are you taking from this guy?
Are we robbing someone?
He may be back, but is there?
do you have foresight?
I do not have foresight,
Okay.
so I can ask somebody else.
All right, you make a foresight check.
I have foresight.
You guys can.
I have foresight at
I
one.
said that no one was interested that I had it.
All right, you
Don't
can roll.
make it.
I got it.
You realize you could look for it. Maybe he has his some personal identifying information. You could look for his UBIC address, essentially.
Yeah, I'll pull that and see if I can
All right.
search for that.
That's automatic. It's easily found.
Okay.
So
I'm going to need
you
to
said-
borrow your arm again.
So
No.
you find his UBIC address.
There's a falcon on it.
We can use my Ubix specs. all
But
right?
this is fun.
It's busy preening.
Let's see here.
It's playing apps.
What's a hunter type name?
Fud.
Oh, what was Meatloaf's name from that horrible
Oh
movie?
God, no.
That narrows it down.
Scrimshaw.
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 Scrimshaw. That's his UBIC name, so you could call him up on UBIC or essentially email him if you wanted to.
Okay.
Hey, we found his shit. Can we take some? Like that would be a great role.
No, it wouldn't.
So yeah, you could take his shit, or you could contact him, or
Actually, look to see what his chat history. Has he actually posted?
no, that
anything?
you found his name. That's it.
Oh, just his
you don't
name.
find anything else. Like he wrote his name down and his shit. Like he wrote it in the bottom of his socks. You know, like Scrimshaw. So.
Scrimshaw. So, or would
Steal
that-
my shit. You know.
or it could be a networking. Oh, sorry, research and networking role to see if anybody recognizes him.
Networking check.
I can do it.
Ask him if we can.
And then
take
obviously
leave.
who's charged?
Like
I know Scrimshaw.
Okay, yeah, you know Scrimshaw. He is one of the guys who he's a loner. He doesn't settle with any enclave. He was a hunter before and he's just became one of these guys who basically Ron Swanson, deer hunter type. You know, lives off the land.
Kind of retreated from society.
You know that guy who lived in Alaska for 20 years by himself? He's
That
that
guy.
kind of archetype.
I will burn a tarp.
Okay,
Not a tarp. I will burn a
charge.
Charge.
All right, to talk to him.
Yeah.
All right.
I will call Scrimshaw.
After a moment, you see him. He's ball cap, camouflage bandana.
Is he playing
woolly
Watch Dogs?
hair. With his face. Who's this?
Scrim! How you doing, man?
Oh yeah, Mr. Robot Man. How you doing?
Yeah, I like Mr. Robot Man. It's better what other people call me.
Mr. Robot.
Scrim, you gotta color that tarp, bro.
What?
Falcons. Got that aerial view. We can find it.
Oh, you in the elementary school? You found my stash?
Yeah, but I mean, you're lucky I found it.
Yeah.
Or else you'd be out of house and home right now.
Yeah. Well, you thank you, brother. That did.
Well, I mean, fallen flag. We treat people right around here. I want you to let everyone know
All right.
that we're honest dealers.
All right.
Okay? We're just gonna move on. But
Okay.
you gotta paint your damn tarp, dude. That's a rookie mistake. I expected more of you,
appreciate
Scrim.
it. Well, it's hard getting the damn paint or camouflage, but I appreciate it. I'll take that down when I'm gone.
Also, you might want to rig the door too.
It's a tarp. It's a stand. There's no door, so yeah. It's like a wooden platform in the tree.
Rig
So,
the tarp. Then.
Oh, I'm sorry. There's a falcon on my arm. He's moving.
What?
I gotta let you go.
all right. So yeah, instead of
yeah,
taking
get
a
over
shit,
here.
you can get that for a positive rep spot for your next job.
nice.
Sweet.
Our card is justified. Fallen
All right.
flag. We have a falcon. Fallen flag. The guys with the falcon.
The A stands for falcon.
All right. References no one will get. Because,
yeah.
that's right. That's your specialty here, Dark
Yes, Galliard the Falcon. You will become what Ludwig gave to the last
All right.
name.
All right. So that you figured that out. That went pretty well.
Dude, yeah, we'd rather part with humans than we did Ludwig back in that game.
Yeah.
All right, burn another ration.
Yep,
as
we're
we
going. March.
keep on trucking.
He's marched to the south. It is the forest in February. It's not a pleasant place
Not
to be.
great.
I guess we could act out the movie Jaws as we're walking.
It is also dark. It is overcast day anyway, and
It is Colorado.
and the forest is fairly dense. So you're still up ahead. So give me that. Give me an awareness check.
That is, let's see, 4. That's going to be a total of 8 over 7 because of the 2 from the binoculars.
Binoculars. Okay. All right. Up ahead, you see. As you're looking through, you see trees with some weird marks on them, and then you realize those are bullet holes. And you see another tree that looks like it's partially, like the bark has been ripped off in large chunks. You're not sure what that is about. So what do you do?
signal for everybody to stop,
Okay.
rejoin, and share the information.
Always with the
Can I have foresight to try and figure out what that would be?
Okay, sure.
Yeah. Yes, I do make that.
Foresight, well, the bark stripping off, that's probably because it was near an explosion.
Oh, an explosion. Okay.
Now, you did not hear anything as you were approaching.
But it looks new.
You don't know. It's too
Okay.
far away.
Oh, okay.
You would have to get closer to do that.
I thought we were closer.
Dude, if someone set up mines around this place, I'll be fucking pissed.
So, yeah, it's not... oh, that's a green one.
For your bookkeeping needs, whatever you want to call this.
Actually, yeah, takers. There we go. So I can write your guys' names down. Yeah, well, the thing is, it can't have been that recent because you would have heard
Yeah.
if it was in the last couple hours, because gunfire is really loud.
especially an explosion.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you would have heard. So it's definitely not within at least the 6 hours.
Something happened here.
So if you want to... Yeah, but other than that...
Bree, have the bird give the word.
Bird.
Send him up.
Bird is the word.
All right, spin another charge.
How do you feed that bird?
Everything.
It's probably not good for the palate. Probably mostly meat-based.
Oreos.
Fucking love Oreo.
Why does the Falcon have that?
I don't know, but it feels right.
Because
Canada was-
He's a very have charges. He does not
Airplane, you
move.
wear to charge up.
Yeah.
So, all right. Yes, that'll be 10 over 8.
Okay. You can see from the camera, and it's getting dark, but you see several impressions on the ground that look like craters and other scarred trees. So it looks like
Like heavy mortaring, or
something. Well, you're not sure. Now you do have your coordinates from this approximate area, so you can try and research this if you want to spend charges. But it looks like some shit went down here. But you don't see any bodies. So you don't see anything immediate. So from the air, you don't see anything other than the craters. So it looks like.
Thank you.
It does look like. Actually, you can give me a foresight check to figure out what this is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Anyone with foresight can do that. All right.
I win.
You think
I win too.
it looks like the sign
We're
a
all
battle
winners.
between between two
Are we still
well-armed
in
groups.
Moth and DHQS territory?
Well, that's just it. You're not in either. This is between the two. Moths are north of Trabajo.
So
and you're
we're
heading south.
right in no man's land.
So this is. You're guessing this was a skirmish between Moth and DHQS
But
soldiers.
it's not mines.
Uh,
It's,
Well, it's a battleground. Yeah.
yeah, it's craters from without, not from within.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, It's not like someone stepped on the mine. The craters look like grenades or some sort of other, explosive like
Someone's got mortars, man. Think of the value
so-
we get for a mortar.
that. Yeah, so you realize though that this ground is going to be very hazardous to go over. They're probably. Might have been an ambush. You can't tell exactly. So there might be traps. There might be pit traps or something like that, or there might just be deadfalls from the ground opening up from explosions. You also don't know if this has been like days, months, or years when this happened.
Days. They don't like each other very much.
Well, they haven't liked each other for 5 years, so there have been a lot of opportunities for that, and it takes time for this shit to heal, to go over. So, of course, also battlegrounds have loot in them, so you could go around, in which case you spend an extra ration. You could go through, in which case everyone will have to make an awareness check not to get hurt. Because it's getting dark, binoculars don't help so much when it's
well,
very
and it's
dark.
random. That's like random detritus.
But if you go through the battleground, you could also make a scavenging check and spend another ration charge to look for anything a soldier or a moth might have dropped.
like that's going to be pretty lucrative. So
It could be, but it could be dangerous. And also, if you make a lot of noise, you'll probably wake up some cash.
Would it be possible for some of us to scout a safe route and then others to scavenge?
Well, that's just it. You can't. I mean, scavenging means you have to go around the entire thing.
Yeah.
So it's still that the person who's scouting basically does it.
I say we split up. I should go around.
Okay, you're going around.
Well, the old Ahab leg, not
Yeah.
good for sneaking.
That's true. So you can just go
I'll
around.
run
That's
as
just
well
an extra
because-
charge.
Yeah.
I'm not made for combat, so I'm going
That's
to run
just
as well.
what they'll do.
I have no scavenge. I think I'll stick to these.
And the
two.
battleground isn't so big that you're not going to be inside of each other.
Wait, do any of you have Ubik?
I
No.
do.
Give him your specs for now. You don't have to write anything off, but
Oh, you three are all traveling together.
I know, but we should have someone who's going into the battlefield have an ability to contact
Yes.
us. We're the only two people
So-
with communication.
So I can take
So Cuddy gives his Ubix to.
I would give away my arm, but it's
it's
my arm.
All right. So, what about you, McCready? Are you going to go scavenge, or are you going?
I'll go scavenge.
You're going to go scavenge.
like my arm. That's where my hand lives.
That's where my hand is. Nice. All right. So, team, walk around. You just have to spend an extra ration to walk around.
Sweet.
Lazy.
Yeah.
Keep an eye on the doctor and.
Yeah. None of you are making enough noise to wake up casualties yet.
Yeah, I like
So,
that.
team battlefield. Each of you needs to make an awareness check,
Okay.
and you cannot use the Falcon or binoculars.
Critical success.
Okay. All right. Yep.
So you can.
Not a critical success.
Not a critical success, but not a critical failure either.
Just a failure.
Yeah.
Ooh, 8-8.
You could use your crit success to upgrade his success.
Yeah. 8-8.
Okay. Yeah, you could do that. I would say.
Or you could say you found some shit.
Yeah. Do you want to just succeed on a scavenge roll, or do you want to?
Save Aaron's ass.
Yeah.
Why should this game be any different? Save Aaron's ass.
All right.
I really didn't know what you were going to say. I had no idea.
All right. So, because of your success, so Tom, you succeeded critically.
Yeah.
Sorry, pals.
Mine will find it.
Yeah. So you can succeed. You actually you find a dead, a corpse that's buried in the dirt, face down. But it's a soldier with a backpack full of gear.
Ooh,
But
my
the
favorite.
head is like under the dirt, so you don't know if it's a casualty or not.
Stab through the...
Well, that's stabbing through the head, so
Yeah.
make a melee attack.
with sword. Oh yeah, let's say that's an 11 over 3.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, there. That's a headshot.
Do you have to mark off charges with the sword?
Did you buy sturdy?
I did.
Then no.
Okay. All right, you stab it. All right. So you guys can get scavenge checks, or he can. Tom, do you two have to make checks too?
I can.
But actually, I'm curious. Was it a casualty or just a
I don't
corpse?
know. Maybe.
Taste the.
Well, okay, well, look at the blood. Is it black?
Okay. Yeah, it is black. I guess it
I was correct.
Yeah.
So, yes, I have an 11 over 9.
Okay.
I rolled 10s.
Okay. All right, you both succeed. With that,
So what do I need to roll for loot?
let's see here.
Well, it's
Yeah, the choice.
any tool under 3 bounty and upkeep, bounty equaling your natural black roll, or upgrade to a specific piece of gear they already own.
And so,
Well, I think that the obvious choice on that would be bounty equal to the natural black roll, so 10.
So, all right, 10 bounty.
Dang.
Okay. So yeah, a guy had
so that's for him.
whoever dead found had a wallet full of
So,
bounty.
total number of scavenge checks you can make equals the number of slain market forces, dead guys.
so
Yeah.
would that just be
That is less than or equal to the number of available takers. So you
Okay.
can't just endlessly make them.
Okay.
okay? Well, let's match.
Your max, however many people are there.
So for that one, if he's just is that for the 10 for all of us, or is that just for since I
10 in the pot. 10 bounty in the pot.
Then
bounty
will
in
be
pot.
split up by everyone.
Yeah.
Okay, because I was going to choose to upgrade an item, but that's from my success. But
All right.
That's what you can do.
Look at
What are
that.
you
This
gonna do?
guy had falcon
no problem. So,
accoutrements.
I'm going to actually, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take my toolkit and buy off Clunky. So, so Taylor.
All right. So it's very good for you.
You found bubble wrap.
All right.
Hey,
Used bubble wrap.
again, there is a use for everything.
Yeah. So it was a very good roll. And you guys avoided the danger. And
10 bounty?
Yeah, 10 about it.
so you stop for the night as you're getting very dark in the forest as you huddle together in the dark.
Oh, they probably don't. They probably don't
in
huddle.
the night.
Yeah.
No, they don't huddle up to me though. I imagine.
No.
No, not you.
So it's the Forest of Night.
So
Actually, wait. Hey.
I was like,
Hey, Zero.
no, you can't
Hey.
have any.
I just want some hair.
No,
A little bit of hair in a baggie.
go away.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Dude, you are weirding me out.
Fine.
All right.
Like, he does, actually, that's for like, do I have to sleep with a hairnet on or something?
So you continue on, heading through the forest
As
as the next day
Wake up, everyone.
progresses.
My hair.
So everyone's spending. This is the third leg. Everyone's spending another charge ration.
Okay.
These are some good beans.
As you find a lookout tower. There's a fire lookout, a fire watch lookout tower. I may or not want to buy that game when it comes out. But there is a light on, you can see.
Oh.
It's very obvious, so it's up on there. So
No witnesses.
I'd rather use the binoculars first in case there's somebody up there with a gun.
okay, you can make an awareness check. All
I'm going
right.
to use my long.
There's a light up there.
I'm going to use my long range scope then.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Is that a critical failure?
No, it's just also a failure.
Okay.
The gun explodes.
Okay, I'll use my sword scope.
Okay, so
Are you going to spin another one?
let's see. How much I have left?
Actually, you can't. Well, I guess the Falcon could fly. I mean, the camera's pointed down, though, right? So, like, it can't see through the roof of the building.
Well, no, but it could basically make a fly and then go up, basically just getting a pass.
Okay, that's going to require a check, because that's going to be hard to...
That's your profession, animal handling.
Handler, yeah,
Could
that's
I
fine.
borrow somebody's scope and
If you
or
spend extra
binoculars?
charges on Falcon, that adds to your roll. So
Okay,
you need
so-
to buy your roll with a
You only
charge.
get one
If you
roll
spend
per, but
more
everyone
Yeah, I'm gonna. I'm
to
gonna
exhaust
win.
them.
Yes, I make it.
Bonus.
Okay.
Oh, so you made it?
I made it using his using
Okay.
Dave's binoculars.
Okay.
So
Dude,
No.
you can see it.
One and done.
Okay. Never
You can
mind.
try once per tour.
All right.
all right.
Okay, so
So
It's
in that
not like
case-
everyone can pass the last.
Okay. So
And
so
re-Google.
am I able to notice anything without the binoculars? Or
No,
any
you did
outside?
it. You did the
No, no,
Charge,
it's,
Okay.
you don't see. It doesn't seem like there's anybody.
Okay, never mind.
But you don't have any.
that's,
So you get it. Yeah.
so let's see if we can do that. And yes, with that, that will get me up to 9 over. 9 over 8. So barely succeed, but I got it.
Okay. It looks abandoned. It looks like the light is hooked up to a solar charger on the roof, so it's automated. And you do see some casualties near the base. Some of them look dead, though, like they've fallen. So the staircase looks kind of messed up too. Some of the rungs are missing, but that's all. That's a brief look. Are you marking up camera charges for the camera too, or is that just part of it?
That's just part of the
Yeah, I
scan.
just made it part of it.
So, but I'm marking out charges off.
I had cameras, but then I just made them part of other gear because
All right.
why fuck with it?
It's easier. All right, I just wanted to ask.
Since it's something
So it looks like some of the rungs on the ladder or the stairs up are missing. But it does look abandoned. It does. I mean, that light and that solar charger was something if you want to.
No, that would actually be really nice to have. Although, can I tell from just the cursory pass if the rungs that are off were they just damaged, or looks like something fell and took them out?
Looks like they were cleanly removed,
so sawed off almost. So,
dismantled somehow.
huh?
Reviewing the footage, it does look like it looks like you'll have to jump to get over the rungs.
Oh, good. Nothing bad ever happened from failing an athletics drill to jump.
Yeah, apparently not.
Can we see how many casualties are down there? Still
That would be another awareness check to
Okay.
figure out. How
So,
many
could I make one with?
Yeah, you could do that.
Okay, so. So yes, that's 11 over 8.
Okay.
Charge
There
off.
are.
What are you watching this on? Do you have any electronic equipment?
So,
Oh, yeah.
would I have needed the UV specs for that originally?
Yeah. What are you?
All right.
Okay, I'm sorry, I
All
don't-
right. Someone, your UBEX spec have to spend a charge.
Alright, so
Please.
I'll
on my
rebuy.
arm.
I'll rebuy that. No, we're just using your
I really
arm.
need my arm.
I am sorry that since I saw that you collapsed every
Yeah, I
time.
can't. I'm one arm now in battle because someone had to watch YouTube.
I love the
There are
idea
cat
that, like,
videos that I need to see. Damn it!
All right.
I love the idea we're just going along and people just grab your arm and use it like.
Like, no one likes you except for your
I'm just mentally in link with the Falcons.
Yeah.
So
You want the Beastmaster.
making the check, looking at it, looks like there's 5. What's the term for just 5 shamble or 5 horde?
It's a mob.
A mob of 5.
Yeah.
Uh,
They
that
have
look
They have mass and they have shamble. So
They have
5 mass. Shamble's how-
Okay, so there's a 5 mass group at the base that looks like they're in torpor. There are others that look like their heads have been split open, like they've fallen from a height.
Okay. Inactive.
Yeah. So like it looks like there's 5 strength mob.
Okay.
That's in torpor right there. So if you got near it, they would almost certainly wake up.
So,
Unless you made stealth checks and no one.
Are you sneaky?
I have stealth of 1.
Stealth of 1.
Stealth of 3.
so
All right. You have a silence weapon, right?
I believe so.
So do I. It's sword.
Well, yeah. And then what do you have?
Yeah, I've silenced.
Bo and Gurkha. So
Yeah. Okay.
Riot.
you're that team.
So how about
Are you left?
less sneaky people back in reserve?
Kill Team Bravo. go
Totally not sneaky. Guy gets them all moving in one direction, but you two have snuck around to
Kill
peel.
them?
Yeah, peel.
Yeah, this is obviously up on top of a hill, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Overlooking the forest.
Can we?
forward. Okay.
So you guys get in place, and then I will draw them in one direction.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
That does make sense.
So yeah.
And then they
kill 'em.
left
Are you
one
noticing
direction.
you don't know you're beautiful and draw them in?
Yes.
Okay, so what are you doing?
So they'll be behind me, ready to rush in. They're gonna sneak ahead
Okay.
to lay an ambush,
Okay.
like crossfire them, and then I'm gonna get them drawing towards
Okay.
a regularly.
There's only
open
one
space.
approach up to the
Yeah.
tower, obviously. So
Yeah.
you two could get on either side of the approach.
Yeah.
So is it just Han and Han?
The sneaky
Emu?
ones,
Emu.
yes.
All right. So both of you give me stealth checks.
All right.
Don't piss off the horde.
Yes.
Okay. You don't piss off the horde. Good
Yay.
job. You're there. They're there. You know,
It's all right.
You're lurking in the bushes. It's just great. Yeah. All right. So first plan. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna take my tomahawk,
Yeah.
just clink, clink, clink.
All right, they wake up. They turn towards you. You can see some of them. Their clothes are pretty ragged. Looks like some of them were probably moths or soldiers, militia types, and or survival types. Are all wearing wilderness outdoor clothing.
But they're fairly desiccated, so they've been here a while.
That would be a check. to
Everyone
figure out.
looks like they're part of Team Homeless.
Yeah, they're not in great shape. So they start marching to you. I guess you could choose how far away they are since you sort of at initial
10.
10. All right,
Yeah.
You're pretty good distance. All right, so we're at 5 and 10. So
Cuddy stares, mesmerized. As they
are the
approach.
rest of you guys just with him?
I'm standing behind. I'm
Okay, if they're going on the attack, I'll stick by him.
Yeah, I'll
Sword, yeah. In case anyone
I will say the approach is at. Let's see here. You could be between 5 and 1 shamble away from them. You have to
They
get
attack at 1.
Yeah. So.
No, I'll be at 5, so the furthest away. And just I have my gun. It's not silence, but it'll just be backup in case something goes wrong with the.
Right. Well, I mean, the two sneaky
sword guy
guys.
go
Yeah, if there's 5 of them,
That's
we
why I
should
say
be able to
back
get
up,
them in
so.
10 turns.
Yeah. All right.
God, I hope so.
Well, the two sneaky guys.
And this doesn't have to be a full-blown check. You can just make it a skill thing.
Yeah.
How many charges do you lose if you
Okay.
don't want to do when you were in the
Yeah. Shooting them.
shooting them? Yeah.
Yeah, this is pretty. You guys are pretty systematic about it. Nothing's interfering right now. So yeah, let's do the skill check thing. Are you two going to be focusing on, it, or are you just everyone's going to?
I think everybody, but we're also focusing.
Let's stick with the silence ranged weapons.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you two make skill checks.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Okay.
So burn a minimum of charges then. 2 arrows, 3 bullets.
Or yeah. So yeah.
So that's what you get when you make it.
Okay. Okay.
Since I've got RFID arrows, can I still make my scavenge check to retrieve them?
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
still roll.
If you crit fail, you'll infect yourself probably.
For real?
Well, you're pulling arrows out of
True.
infected corpses.
Yeah, so that's-
There are sharp, pointy bits involved.
if
You could trip and fall on an arrow.
If you pointed them out
Yeah.
to somebody in particular, he could retrieve them.
Yeah, but
Just
he has to
saying.
use them sooner or later.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can't just lick them clean or something like that.
Well.
This blade is poison. It has a very special thing. I should not have done that.
Oh my god, I love that show.
Please kill me before I kill all of you.
I don't get this Antigone show.
Yeah.
Success on the scavenging.
Okay, you get your arrows back.
Did we kill all of them?
Yeah. They were pretty easy. Like,
Neat.
You can just make it a skill check if it's not like
Okay,
they're
under
going
duress.
to.
you guys are being pretty systematic about it. And I'm trying to like not overwhelm everybody or
Well, you're
myself.
total
with the
man.
first scenario.
Caleb is totally not running this.
No, I mean the casualties are supposed to be
Yeah.
like the weather. If you planned for it, it's fine. If you didn't, it could kill you.
Like I said, no, Caleb is
All right, so
clearly-
you cleared out five strength mob. For clear, is that a looting check too for casual? I mean, that's probably not. Like,
For casualties, it's just you can only find bounty.
okay.
So you,
What'd I get for
you
the
can't look
soldier?
for gear.
Tom can make a check, because I assume, or I'm sorry, McCready makes a check to scavenge, because I assume he's the only one who's going to fondle all those infected corpses.
Yeah, that's
Well,
the other part of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm staring at them, but
Yeah.
No.
All
I
right.
mean, I could, but I don't want to tip anybody.
If they had any bounty on them, it's
Although
Oh, what I get for the soldier earlier, the dead one.
didn't you?
I did not roll.
We got the
Okay.
10 bounty from.
So-
didn't
Yeah. Oh,
It's fine. We got 10 bounty. We're good.
Well, I would
Call
ask
it a
just
win.
for
Yeah.
just for since I do my weak spot is everything has a use, which is distractible because of salvage.
Okay.
So would that be? Would I have to make a roll to not salvage that because it's on infected corpses, or
No, that's just common sense.
okay?
You're
So
not
I would.
that crazy.
I didn't know if you want to exploit that weak spot or
You
not.
have to do something stupid to earn it.
Yeah. So if you want to fondle the corpse,
He doesn't have to remember all your spots. You have to be like, man, I really could use another will. I'm going to do something dumb.
Yeah.
I got plenty of will right now. I'm good.
All right. So you cleared the tower of immediate casualties with silenced weapons, so no more are heard. So no more come up to your position.
I still want to take a look at the ladder though, just to see.
It's stairs. Stairs
sorry,
that wind
stairs.
up their way.
Okay.
And yeah, you look at it. You can give me foresight checks to figure out why someone would do this.
Yeah.
I can't think of it off the top of my head. But
Yeah. Nope.
I'll make the roll.
Amos
fine.
distracted.
Yes, yes. Oh, it seems like they were trying to prevent the shamblers from getting up.
So would it be athletics checks to get up there?
Well,
or-
foresight. You actually realize that might be why they had the solar light up there. That thing might also make noise. Looking at it, yeah, it's some sort of gadget. So it might come up here. There's noise and light, and then because you can't jump 2 rungs up, you fall 3 stories and break your head open.
It's a roach motel.
A what?
A roach motel.
You checks in, you don't checks out.
Yeah.
So is there any salvage that I can use to probably fix the? Just do a temporary
You want
patch.
to spend all day fixing stairs, or you could just jump them. The rungs that are left behind look pretty sturdy. So
I got it.
It's an athletics check.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna push
Are you
half and half
spending
aside.
Well, you got to spend rations.
Yeah. I mean,
will
are you
spend-
spending anything to boost your roll?
Yeah, I will spend 2 more.
You're jumping it?
Yep,
All right.
Are you though?
I'm capable.
He is handy capable.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. He gets to
With
the
my
top.
2, so 11.
Very
Five.
handy capable.
I also make it.
Okay, you get to the top. Good job.
8 over 2 here.
Huh?
8 over 2 here.
Okay, you all do your.
This is just excessive.
Yeah, I get it. So
Everyone
so.
stop jumping.
Yeah. So
We're all just having fun.
Staying in the back.
All right. You get up there. You can see the device. It's bolted in there. It would take a mechanics check to unscrew it. If you want to loot it, or you could just leave it.
It's a solar charger.
It's a light. It looks like some sort of jury rig device. You can give me a mechanics check to try, just diagnose, find out what the fuck it is.
all right. So I will do that and spend a charge off my toolkit.
Okay.
Could we hook that up to this guy?
Well, you could drain its battery.
No.
That would be a check to try and do that.
Let's see. It's for crap. So
It's a custom built device of some sort. It has a light on it and it's powered by a little solar thing on the roof. That's all you can tell.
okay. So
Solar
but I can make another roll to remove it. So and
You could make a roll through. You don't have to understand it to jack it out, to unmantle or dismantle it. Essentially,
I say we take that.
that will take up a haul though. It's a bulky device.
What a haul, man.
Also,
So-
the solar panel.
but the solar panel on there is actually very useful though.
It might, yeah.
So actually, could I just do that without the solar panel? Without
You only have 1 haul.
so
You can't carry any gas. You could do that.
I'll probably find a truck. So which is
Well, you're not. You don't have a truck here. You're at a firewall.
All right.
Yeah,
This would be the point where, I take it. Fuck the job and the fuel that will probably pay more.
yeah.
Free thing. Because your weak spot is,
the truck.
yeah, I will lose bounty intentionally because it's shiny.
Yeah,
Yeah, so-
it's a gadget that I don't understand. I must have it. So
No, I
yeah,
understand
willpower.
it, but I think it's important.
You're
So,
also
yeah.
dumping your own supplies, by the way.
Oh, wait, I would lose all my rations for that?
You lose one haul.
No, your refresh and your haul separate.
Oh, okay, so they're separate now. Okay, yeah. So that that would be.
Yeah, I was about to say I would.
You keep your refresh, but you would not be able to carry fuel.
All right, give me a mechanic
Which
check.
is the reason we're fucking out here.
The rest of you can give me awareness checks.
Yeah, I wanted to.
I didn't go up.
Well, okay, so the people in the thing can do that.
I wanted to, while up there, use the height as a vantage point to scout around.
Okay, well, one thing at a time.
I fail. I don't have that.
We all just like acrobatically just keep.
So
Okay,
6,
you
I got
said
it.
awareness?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You pull the rug out, like literally look under the rug, and you can see there are a lot of carvings on the floor with weird symbols on them. There you see a crudely drawn sword, a G, there are numbers, circles. It's very odd. So yeah, you see that, and the rest of the place is very sparsely furnished. There's a bed, and there's some other furniture. It looks like people have come and used this as like a way station or a place to spend the night that's not in the forest. So probably wrecking the place would be worth a negative rep spot. Someone will figure out who it is. But you're here in the middle of the day, so there's no point in you going there.
I take a
But there's
picture.
weird symbols.
I take a picture with my arm.
Okay. You do.
Yeah, I frame it with my fingers. Just remember it.
Okay. So you climbed up too?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So what you got on your mechanic check?
6 over 2 on my side, so I got it.
Okay, yeah, it takes you some time, and that's your loot. So yeah, get that willpower. You will lose the willpower if you abandon it for loot later on.
Look how shiny.
Yeah, it is. You don't know what it does, but you're gonna have it. You have these weird symbols on the floor, so you can try and research them or just save that for later. Actually, those of you who are here could make an intelligence check to try and recognize them.
Okay.
So just 3.
Base.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this would be equivalent of a meme check.
Okay.
Oh,
So is that?
I've kind of cut that.
Okay.
If you think it's useful or interesting to say,
Okay.
Just saying.
just tell them if it's
Okay.
not like a difficult thing. Otherwise, make it an awareness or a foresight check.
Okay.
I
Foresight.
succeeded on
Then.
my foresight.
All right, foresight.
So I'll worse then.
You've actually seen symbols of these talked about on the Lifeline forums and stuff like
But
that.
I've recognized them from my last. enclave.
Maybe because for some reason, well, actually, perhaps maybe because of the apocalypse, treasure hunting has become a very popular activity in the Lost. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of people who are convinced that there's buried treasure all over
oh
the
god, it's
Lost.
become the early. It's been the 18th and early 19th and early 20th centuries again.
Yeah, so these are symbols that treasure hunters use to mark up sites or to warn each other, tell each other. There's people who, there's a lot, of course, a lot of this bleeds over into conspiracy theory territory and stuff like that. But there are, there's treasure maps. There's people who, like, I found all kinds of treasure. I found this, and like, oh, that's bullshit.
Everybody's got a 2 banners.
Everybody's got 2 banners. So you do know that this kind of find would be worth something. It would be worth a couple bounty to a treasure hunter if you could find them, or you could pursue it yourself. Maybe this does lead to a big score. You don't know, or maybe it's all bullshit and you should stop.
I relate that to whoever's up here.
Yeah. So
How do we feel? Do we want to waste
So,
our
like, can
time
we do this
hunting treasure?
now? Or is this like a...
if you want to do research, it could be a future plot hook. You don't have to research it now.
You took a picture, right?
Yeah, I took a picture.
Well, remember the
You
picture.
should stay focused.
I got what I wanted.
It's definitely not something you should do on this job because you're set up to do it, and it might take time to.
Do we want to
research.
nix the symbols?
Well, that's the thing. If you sell it for a couple bounty,
No, here. Do we want to cross them out so nobody else gets them?
Ooh, that's a good point. You don't know how old they are. That would definitely be worth a negative rep sign.
No. Just put the tarp over it.
Okay.
It's a well,
The rug.
yeah.
Whatever.
All right.
Everything's a tarp.
Everything else has been looted from this place. All the
Okay.
radios, all the equipment, everything else.
There's no reason for people to come up here anymore anyway.
All the solar
'cause
panels.
It's as if the light went out.
Yeah.
Are there not even any burned books like in Colorado?
Sure. There's
Dude, those books are fucking everywhere.
they are, but that was because of the nuclear.
It's a very literate society.
It was. Magazines were $30. But anyway, all right. So you all can get back down. Jumping down is free. I'll be nice like
Wait, so
that.
this isn't palladium? No descending.
No descending.
I feel my
couldn't keep
climb
quiet on that one.
falling.
I had to bite my lip in half.
So that's where the scar came from.
Now, one thing I have a question. Do all the legs have to be before you get to the job site, or can you have a leg after the job site?
You have a leg after?
All right, we'll have a leg after.
You do whatever you want.
So...
Ross, shut up.
We still have our one talking thing.
you did the talking.
We could do an interlude. It's up to you guys. Does somebody want to do an interlude?
I don't have anything to say yet. Well, actually, I do.
You roll for it.
Okay. Oh.
You roll for what you're going to talk about.
Oh, interesting.
So, dude,
I suggest we save the interlude for the last one.
I have a thing for another leg that's an actual leg, not...
Yeah.
Yes.
Dude, I say, let's act out Jaws. Think about a shark. It's got dead eyes.
You're inland. You're.
Why are we acting out, John?
Yeah, I don't know.
He seems to have a lot of biting fantasies.
Yeah.
So somebody
You would
says they
too.
want to do an interlude. They say they're going to do it with, and then a third person could say they're going to react to it, or the
The
second
third person? Okay.
Yeah. So you could do. Let's see. So basically, you roll red and black, and it tells you what to do.
Interesting.
So if you want to do it, you could give it a shot, and I'll tell you what you're going to talk
All
about.
right. Yeah, sure.
Give us a topic.
Wait. Let's save
Save
that
it?
one
Okay.
for the last.
Okay.
I'll do it whenever.
You know, like whenever I'm patching you guys
All right,
up.
we'll do it later. Just a regular leg. Then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did want to chew reef.
Well, actually, no. I want to do the regular leg after the job sites.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
So we
change
should do
it.
this now. All right.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, do it live.
All right.
All right. So we'll have. He wants to do the room.
So who wants to?
So roll red and black.
Okay.
Who are you going to talk to? Or I guess you can see what you're going to talk about first.
Okay. Black 1, red 2.
Chicks, man.
All right. Red 2, express confusion about Black 1, the history of the crash.
Okay.
So
Which of us is the oldest here? Who experienced it?
Probably.
We all
were all in it. You're not 5 years old. Remember?
Well, yeah, but like,
probably everyone was 5 years ago, but it is a near future internet culture. So
okay.
conspiracy theories, there's aliens, no one knows what it really is.
Okay.
One thing is that it
Obviously,
happened
the government
simultaneously
developed it.
around the world, essentially.
Yes.
So, like, there was no origin point. There was no patient zero, as far as anyone can tell.
Which of us is the least? Which of us is the stranger that walked into town in Trabajo?
Me. I didn't
And,
arrive until 3 years afterwards because I was being tortured medically.
My brother and I walked in here looking for work a while back.
Yeah.
Okay. I rolled. I'm going to talk to half off.
Yeah, I only came here because I wanted to reunite with my wife. Whee!
How'd that work out for you?
All right. So I'm going to. As we're traveling, I'm going to approach half off. And
Okay, do you want me to roll reaction? Or do you want
Is that how
someone
it
else
works?
to... I can or not. I don't want to tell people how to play their characters, but you can also roll reactions.
do whatever you think is.
Okay, so we can-
better.
If I roll reactions, it could cause a self-control stress because, like,
I like
your
that.
coworkers, you're not comrades, so you don't have to like each other.
Yeah.
So the possibility of other
Play your characters or test the system. Go
Other
for it.
You could
Characters,
roll a reaction
I
too.
can roll, okay.
Yeah,
So let's give it a shot.
just that's a 1d10.
I want to so. I rolled a 1. That's not good, is it?
Ooh, okay. So
Am I
you
gonna-
are uncomfortable or disquieted by this whole.
Okay, so we're gonna start. So I'm probably gonna bust out into my crazy talk.
Yeah,
All right,
so
great.
go ahead. We're talking as we walk.
So half off, or but that seems so rude for me to call you.
Half. It's fine.
Half.
Yeah.
Half. I wanted to ask. You seem traveled. I'm unfamiliar with this crash that happened. What?
How the hell are you not sure?
How could I be sure?
You did see it, right?
I saw pieces of it.
Well, where were you at when it happened?
I was in the mountains. I was taking pictures.
So you weren't taking pictures of the unrest or anything that was
I
going
walked
on?
back into it.
Nature's all the unrest I know.
I don't know. It was more prevalent in the West than the East, obviously. But, you know, that's where all the moneyed people lived. So when
They're
they
fine.
had the armies take back cities, they took back those instead of these.
So they left us to rot.
Yeah, it wasn't really sure. Everyone knew it was zombies, but then, you know, it wasn't zombies. Some homeless guy eats some guy's face, and then they call zombies. It was like the 80th time that ever happened, so no one really noticed it. And then it got crazier, and then they shut the media down, because, you know, what media?
America pays so much for its military. How could they not deal with it?
They did, just over there. dealt with it over
They
there.
paid for it for the people paying for it.
Yeah, well,
They dealt.
there were a lot of them, and they were really fast back then.
Okay.
Cuddy's foot tapping is slowly increasing as this conversation continues.
But yeah, no one knows. A lot of people think it's demons or other, maybe some sort of magic that
Ignorant.
revived them.
Oh, God. Demons.
Ignorant.
They talk about aliens, maybe,
Aliens?
or any sort of alien life form,
Alien-
or nanotechnology.
That would be fascinating.
Obviously, these people
That
don't
would be actually
understand
kinda
simple
cool.
biology and ecology, okay?
Okay,
It's the
he's
greater
just-
biome we're talking about. The greater biome is infected with a super disease.
Cuddy,
We all know
Cuddy,
this.
you gotta-
Everybody knows this.
Stop screaming!
Like, as I'll go, Cuddy, here's a piece of my hair. Look,
Cuddy,
Put it in the bag.
remember the yelling bag?
You get a will if you kept screaming until casualties came after it.
Should I?
Ross!
Well, no, I shut him down. I gave him a piece of my
Okay,
hair.
yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a free will for anybody. Yell until they come.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I gave him a piece of my hair. He's quiet.
We'll talk later.
I would
He's,
appreciate
We're a
that.
superorganism.
Sensitive.
You have to know this.
he's got the study sickness. You look in the microscope too long at it,
The microscope looks
makes
at
you
you.
go squiffy.
Sickness or sanity? Keep walking.
All right,
Whatever, Malkev.
All right. So you continue on, and you near the site in the actual fracking site.
Okay.
It's not too far.
I charge in blindly.
Yeah, charges.
Guns blazing.
It's getting to be dusk, evening. It's getting to be dark, so you could spend another ration to wait until dawn, or you could just fuck it. Let's do it live.
Get the shit over with.
All right. Great decision. So I will say binoculars don't. I mean, you can make sure to survey
Unless
the
you have
land.
night vision on.
Yeah, they don't have night vision on, so they're not going to work. They'll work so you for this last check to survey the site. So you get so you get within line of sight of it. So like about a mile away. So go ahead and give me a check about that.
That is 8/6 natural, so that would be 12/6
Okay,
for this.
that is a success. Anybody else with your
Yeah,
scope?
sure.
Yep, you can do that.
Yep.
All right. So
Falcon
here's
vision. Falcon vision.
if you want to spend those.
Drive that falcon. Bring out the whip.
Hey,
No, charge
he's
zero
a
for
valued member of this team.
Of course he is.
And then you have to spend a UBEC charge to look the footage over.
Not my arm.
I know. No. Just,
I said
all right.
UBIC, not arm phone.
All right.
Everyone's going to the arm phone, though.
It's
You are.
very neat. It's,
Besides,
No.
Cuddy's
Okay.
design is surveillance. Oh, sorry, but as assistance.
all right, so you waste those charges. The Falcon does not kind of veers off course a little bit.
Hungry.
Ooh, spare.
Yeah. So the two of you, though, you can see there's a fracking camp set up. You see the well. There is a diesel truck there. There are 4 diesel trucks. There are whoever's doing that could.
That's not mine.
I signed up for absolute
There are 4 diesel trucks. One of them looks like it was in the process of fueling up, or something like that. And you see bodies.
In the truck? In the cabin?
Just
Everywhere.
everywhere. There are at least a dozen bodies there. There's no. By this point, all the lights have like run out of juice. They have work lights. There are some trailers set up. There's a guard tower. A cheap little prefab thing that they set up. The site itself has been cleared out. At least the tree line's at least 200 yards away from the camp itself. Half a dozen trailers. Looks like it was a pretty big work site, and you see there's at least a dozen bodies there. No sign of injury, no sign of gunshots.
Just chilling.
They're just dead. They're just cold bodies.
Did they asphyxiate?
So, everyone, give me a self-control check because you told everybody about that.
That radiation.
Biological and chemical weapons. Oh, and we walked right into it.
I failed.
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm okay.
Nope.
I've seen bodies.
Right now, you're pretty far away, so it's only 1 to, I guess...
Stress?
Stress, yeah.
If it's distant.
Yeah. 1 to stress. What the fuck are we doing?
Stress is the anxiety disorder.
Yeah. So, getting a little nervous here.
What's trauma again?
PTSD, like, I'm gonna die.
That's
We're all
good.
gonna die.
Good.
Everyone's gonna
Really get
die.
close.
That's what I
Yeah,
picked.
you'll have to make
Yeah.
another self-control check to actually go into the camp. I will say that because what the fuck happened? You don't know.
Glad the Falcon veered off.
yeah. You're going to walk that falcon right back in there. So what's your game plan? You can. Someone you have to go into the camp to do something.
Until morning.
Right now, I'll say you're at the tree line. You're in cover right now.
All right, we wait till morning.
Yeah, that's. I'll burn the
Best
ration
idea.
for that. So
Okay.
We can check the guard shack. Somebody when you go in.
Yeah, you could. The guard shack is further away from the center of the camp.
Yes.
Oh, so we
let's
have
set up in the
special-
guard check.
Yeah.
yeah.
We spent that ration.
You don't see anyone in the guard shack. There's no body in the guard shack. It looks like.
Well, as long as there's nobody in the guard shack, I guess it's a safe place for us to camp.
Sure. Well, I don't think everyone can fit. There's 6 people. The guard shack is not. It's a tower. It's like a prefab metal tower.
We can also rotate watches too. So
The
if there's
tower?
a few
You
people-
could set up at the base of the tower, and
What
someone could
pencil?
be on top of the, in the tower to be
Guard.
lookout.
Yeah.
Like the Leighton could be in the top of the tower, away from.
Yeah, he's fine.
Or
Yeah.
the person with the long range rifle could be at the top.
Well,
of the tower.
who's
I
going
would
to be at the
suggest
top of the round?
person with the range.
Who wants to
as
bunk?
opposed
Who wants to
me.
bunk closely with the Leighton?
Not
Yeah.
me.
All right, so you all
You?
bunker down for the night in
Stare
the guard
throughout
tower.
the entire night.
Well, the other thing is the guard tower is an
Where do
open
you
ground.
sleep?
So do you want
I don't
to? Anyone watching the camp? If anyone's watching the camp, they'll see you. So do you want to stay in the forest, or do you want to go to the relative?
I probably should
Let's
stay
go to the guard tower.
Yeah, just
Okay,
stay outside.
Go to the guard tower.
I'll be on watch on the ground,
Okay.
and then
I'm on
someone
watch
can
at
be
the
on.
top.
Yeah.
Okay.
Until we rotate, I'll take second watch.
Okay, you all take watches. You're
Yeah.
used to that, so there's no checks to make that. Whoever's on the guard tower can make an awareness check. No devices, obviously, because
Okay.
it's dark.
Yes.
Okay. In the distance, just way off in the dust, you think you see a little green, some sort of light, and then it disappears for a moment.
Okay.
Yeah. Like you're not sure if you don't know what it was.
Interesting.
Ghost rock.
So you can give me a foresight check if you want.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to do a foresight check. No.
Okay, you don't know what it was.
You can't
Give me a
spell
self-control
roll
check.
flip it.
Oh, wait a second. I'm also a roach. I can spend humanity to boost my roll.
Or you could,
Do it.
spend a will to flip that.
Yeah, spend that willpower.
I'm going to save my willpower and spend my humanity.
Great choice. All right, how many do you have to spend to do that?
One,
It's
I think.
1-to-1.
So, how many do you have to wind up spending?
It's at 6 with my +3, so just
2 more.
2.
Maybe 2.
2 more? Okay. You recognize that light? That's actually a glow stick. There's somebody. Your night vision is really good now that pitch black, and and you've been on watch a while. So there's someone out there with military gear who probably had to look at something really quick and didn't think you would notice.
Okay, I descend to the tower and relay that.
Okay. All right. So there's somebody watching the camp.
Should we go after
they-
them?
You have a general idea, but you'd be fighting someone probably, yeah.
Armed.
Oh,
Yes.
definitely armed.
Yes.
You're guessing it's probably one of the factions. It's either the Moths or the DHQS watching the camp.
Okay, they're watching the camp, but they don't think we're going to be dumb enough to do it in the dead of night.
Or maybe they
Let's be dumb
exactly
enough.
be that dumb.
So let's do it at the dead of night.
Okay.
Let's be stupid forever.
Okay.
Here's an idea. There's that truck that's about to be fueled up. We get ready with 2 trucks. One behind it, one right there. We finish gassing that truck up, run it out of here, put in the next truck, gas that up, run it out of here.
Yeah, that could work.
That's loud, long, and you have to start a bunch of shit up.
Yeah.
Is there a way to fuel both trucks at once?
You don't know. You have to go there and look, see what equipment's there and what's in working order.
Can I find a stick, or is that a scavenger track?
No, a stick is fine.
All right.
I mean, unless
You're
this
in
is
the
a-
woods.
Unless this is a particular, it just needs to be a stick. It doesn't need to be like a stick shaped like something.
So you have foresight,
Strictly
right?
in your Sean
Yes.
pipe.
You have foresight and mechanics?
I have just mechanics.
Okay, you have mechanics. And you are sneaky.
I'm
and you
also
are
sneaky.
All right. So this is what we do. Han and Refurb go to the trucks. If you can get them working, that's great. If you can't, jam the stick on the horn. Whatever's in there is going to go towards the trucks. Then we just haul it out on our backs.
Okay.
The rest of us, we go in 2-man teams searching, We'll send McCready and Cuddy into a building. If anything gets hairy, McCready,
chop it up.
you hold him back. Cuddy, you run. You give me a call.
Okay.
We'll go together. We'll do the same. If anything happens, you can hold him back with the gun. I can hold him back with the arm and sheer bravery. And we'll meet each other back. But whoever finds where they're keeping it gets the other one. We grab as much as we possibly can, and we go.
Okay. We should also keep in mind that once we start moving and making noise, whoever's watching us might approach.
Yes, but that's why we're going to wait a couple hours and we're going to go back to sleep.
Okay.
If they're going to keep watch all night, I doubt they're going to keep watch at us if they're sleeping in the middle of the woods. God knows what could wander in them there in the middle of the night. They're going to be looking around. Who would be crazy enough to do this in the middle of the night? We would. Team truck. What you need to do, if you're not going to get the trucks running, I would just get one truck running, then get the other one turned on and turn the headlights at us so we have some light to work with.
Got it.
Okay?
When we turn those headlights on, they're going to see you.
Yes, but they're going to have to get down from the woods really quickly, and hopefully we're gone by then. So once you go loud with the truck, turn on all the lights you can, because there's no reason to hide it anymore. You get out of there. Whatever's in there goes after that. And then we all meet back at Trabajo and get diagnosed with space cancer or whatever the fuck they have in there. Go team.
I think that would be just
Team Space Cancer. All right.
Are we changing the name of our
this rule
This is Operation Space Cancer.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so you're all going in?
Yes.
We're doing this.
All right.
Well, we're going to wait a couple of hours.
Okay.
And
Wait till I would say it's like 11:30 when you saw that, so you'd be like 3 in the morning.
yeah.
Just the shittiest time of day.
Yeah.
To be fair, the coldest, the absolute coldest, especially in winter.
crappiest before the dawn.
Oh yeah, it's shitty. It's oh god, and you haven't slept, and yeah, you haven't showered in weeks. You're having a ball. So
Do your joints ice up?
no, they're not that shitty. All right, as long as they're powered. If they're out of juice, it's not good.
Well, the leg's just a piece of
Yeah.
curved plastic.
Yeah.
But the arm.
The arm.
The arm is pretty sophisticated.
That's auto mail.
But it has batteries to keep it warm, so it's
True.
constantly running. So, everyone give me another self-control check. You're heading into the... Well, what the fuck
What's this
happened?
against?
I would say this is trauma, because this is more...
We're going to die? Oh my
8
God,
over
we're gonna...
3.
Critical
I'm
success!
gonna spend a will
All right.
because I need that.
And I'm spending a will as well.
Okay.
I am.
Right.
That's a crappy roll.
Do you want a will back?
Why? Or is he asking you?
Actually,
Sure, yeah.
No. For Aaron.
Oh.
Why?
Do you want a will?
No,
I'm really tempted. I want to... Can I just give him a will?
With his tough spot, yes.
Well, it's based on his previous action.
Oh, okay, yeah.
What do you want?
But tough spots are the handles, but it's scavenger.
Okay.
So as long as you pull the handle, you get.
Oh yeah, no,
the
then this works. Your backpack starts beeping like really loud. That's actually more like a siren. That gadget you didn't understand how it worked. It turns out the battery wasn't dead, and it was to lure zombies up so they'd fall off. So it made bright lights and it had a schedule. It was an alarm.
No, I just pulled the solar panel. That's all I did.
You pulled the whole thing. You didn't understand it.
It was the whole thing.
You pursued your spot. You got a will for it.
Yep. So it's making a lot of noise.
So I get a wheel because of this?
Yes, you do get a will.
Well, my mechanics is going to... I'm going to have to make a roll to
So
disable
you're running to the field. You stop and start.
I make a.
Are you kicking it?
I'm using my hatchet and attacking his backpack.
All right, you succeed.
Is it beeping even louder now?
No, it breaks.
God damn it! I had this in hand.
Fucking run, you idiot!
Jeez.
I succeeded on my athletics.
So,
All right, so those of you who failed your check, you can take 2 trauma.
and I succeeded on after I spent
Because
my
you
will
also
to
start
get
seeing the bodies.
God.
I got a critical success. I was too busy lamenting my choice of teammate.
Yeah. So you made brief noise. It was only a few seconds of beep.
By the way, this is why you pay upkeep on backpacks.
Yeah.
Because sometimes people attack them with hatchets.
All right. Did anybody else fail their self-control check?
No.
Okay.
I spent a little time.
So everyone. All right. So yeah, you probably want to. I'll give you a will if you want to stop and study the bodies.
The radiation zombies.
Actually, I am curious about biological weapons came up, and this is part of my whole obsession. So, I just
God, what's the interior look like? What building do we go into?
I stop and start like poke it.
Now you're starting to
All right.
regret
So
it.
are you going to?
I'm gonna study them first cautiously.
All right. That's his action. That's your action.
Yeah, I'm stopping.
All right. You get a will.
Okay, so I got the back.
Give me a profession.
This doctor, I guess, to see
Yeah,
like they
doctor.
died from a disease.
Yeah.
This might be helpful. Probably
I
not.
think you should be regretting your choice of GM, sir.
What? This is Aaron. You were in the last
God, there is no one you can't push responsibility off of.
It goes to market. So I'm not.
For free, I will tell you they have no sign of violence.
Okay,
There's no gunshot. There's no knife wounds. There's no casualty marks.
guys.
And there's no obvious signs of blight.
Guys.
So
I'm gone. I don't know who
Anyways,
you're
yeah.
talking to.
All right, we will go. Yeah, I will go from right to left. What is your action? We'll do this round by round.
We're finding the.
Oh no, what are you specifically doing? We'll do this. What are you?
Well, I'm with Amu. We're finding the building to look for the diesel fuel.
Okay.
Their team truck.
Yeah.
We're team.
Well,
search
you're
A.
looking for diesel fuel.
Yeah.
The diesel fuel storage thing. Give me an awareness check, I guess. They are clearly labeled.
Oh yes.
Could I do my research
Well,
check?
I'm doing this character by character.
Oh, okay.
Could I do my research check since I looked up?
Oh
the
yeah.
facility
Research
plan?
would work as well.
Yeah.
It's dark.
I fail.
It's dark.
I will spend a will.
And you're distracted. Okay,
Spend
you
a
spend your will. All right, you're like,
I
All
don't
right.
want to wait around. Where's the fucking gas?
There's the machine. There's the machine trailer with the pump in it. You go in there to turn it on to start pumping stuff. So you head there. The door is closed. Let's see. Is it going to be locked? No, it's not locked. So that's your action is to find it though. So you're at the door. Aaron, what are you? Or sorry, Reefer.
So I'm heading towards the truck, although
Okay, you head to the truck.
trying not to mumble underneath that right breath.
Hey, you got your haulbacks. You got your You can
Carry this motherfucker.
just shake your backpack out and get all those junk out. You might.
Aaron, let's
Or
be
no,
fair.
you could keep that junk and maybe you can find some salvage in it later on.
Might
Anyways,
be able to use it for something else.
Exactly.
However,
To be fair,
I just have one that Falcon steal your leg at some point.
Aaron,
Anyway,
if Caleb hadn't done it, I
give me a
would.
mechanics check.
can I check it? Okay. All right, and is this just to find it, or would it be awareness to see?
You
if
can
it's-
see a truck.
It's a fucking truck. It's not that. It's not hiding.
You're getting it running.
Yeah, can it be run?
All right, spending 2 charges off my toolkit.
Okay.
Oh God, yes. So
Was that a critical?
10 over 10.
10 over.
yeah.
Yeah, so 14
10 over 2, sorry.
Yeah, so this will be 14 over 2.
Well, it's a normal
Normal
success.
success,
It looks like it hasn't been start in at least a week or something like that. So you have to spend some time to get it running.
But, a week,
But you
though.
can.
But you
Okay.
can't. So it will take time. But you can get it up and running. So
You could look at the other one.
well, we'll be going from
I'm following half. I
Okay.
sprinted over there.
All right, so you're there.
Yes.
All right.
Just door open.
Actually, I thought.
Well, hold on. You're at the door. We'll
Yeah.
do this round by round.
They're going together.
Yeah.
You're with
Yeah.
them.
All right. So what are you two doing?
Checking the other truck.
Okay.
I
do you
don't have mechanics, but
It's a
can
truck.
I apply criminality, as in I know how to hotwire this thing if
It's
necessary.
unlocked, and it is unlocked. Yeah, the keys are in it. So I mean, they're not. You don't have. So you just turn the ignition over. It does not turn it.
Criminality on the gas tank. If it's not going to run, maybe it has diesel in it.
Oh yeah, you could siphon stuff off. Yeah.
Delicious.
Yes. That's a 3 over 2 on the criminality.
Okay, you can start doing that. Or if he's helping, are you going to help him with that?
I'm with him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, sorry. So yeah, you start figuring out. You
We
find.
have 2 teams looking for diesel and 2
All right.
teams looking for something to move it or distract.
All right, so you see that. Well, you can start doing the jerry can next round. So team, what are you guys doing? Sorry.
Well, actually, I'm stopping and
yeah,
studying
yeah.
this body more intently.
All right,
because
so what are you doing?
Like, let's get, like we come on, we got.
They weren't murdered.
Yes,
Not
they
with
were.
violence. They did
Oh,
not bitten, they didn't turn.
I'm pretty sure they were murdered somehow.
Well, then wouldn't it help us to know how?
Like, we're here for
It's
a
our
job.
duty.
No, it's not.
Professional.
Well, no, you got your will, so you two are arguing, so that's your action. All right, so you're at the door, you go in.
Like,
Yes.
Hey, like,
All right.
I'll give you some.
I will
time
go
to
in
ignore
first.
it.
Okay, you go in. You see a
Little blood? Little blood?
worker there who had a gas mask on and looks quite dead. And so that's really disconcerting that someone with hazmat protection is already dead. So that's one more self-control check.
Do I have to roll too?
Yeah, you're
Oh yeah, I make it.
Critical success.
whatever. What about you?
I made it.
All right, yeah. Okay, so that's fine. So whatever happened, it's obviously dissipated, it looks like.
Was he wearing pants?
Uh-huh.
Was he wearing pants?
Yes. Overalls.
I hook my tomahawk into his back pocket
Okay.
and rip out, hoping a wallet falls out.
Okay. Give me a scavenge check.
Nope, he's just dead.
It was probably in the barracks. Probably went.
But anyway, what's in the room?
There's the pump. You can turn it on. There's a lot of it's just filled with machinery to get the stuff working. Well,
Well, if they fracked it, they would have had to refine it
yeah.
if they had diesel. So is it
There is a refinery. It has all of. I haven't researched that extensively, so
it's fine.
there it is the refinery / pump room. So
So nothing is pre-pumped. I can't find any containers.
there is a big storage tank on. There are storage tanks that they would put. Those are outside, but they're connected to this building.
Okay.
So they would pump it into this building, or pump it from this building into
The storage container, so the finalized product would be there.
everything's all off. It looks like it ran out of power. Like no one's been here. No one's been operating this stuff for at least a week. So you would have to turn it back on to get readings off any of the gauges. I would think.
Maybe off now the storage tanks. If
If you went outside to the storage tanks, you could try and get readings. I guess.
just look out there because that should just be pressure based.
Yeah, I guess that is. Yeah, you're right. So if you want to get the fuel pumping, it looks like whenever what happened. There was one truck that was being filled with diesel, and you don't know if it shut off, if it filled up.
I don't have the skill for it, but I will tap a reference.
Okay.
She is
Reperp.
a woman
Half Reaper.
back at Trabajo that's in charge of inventorying the fuel for the enclave.
Okay.
They call her Whitney Houston. It's not her actual role, but it's a Mad Max reference.
Right.
So I will call Whitney Houston.
All right.
Wouldn't that be Tina Turner?
Auntie Entity.
It's 3 a.m. She was asleep.
Tina Turner. Sorry, Tina Turner.
Tina Turner.
Auntie Entity.
Tina Turner. No one remembers that.
I would have just called her Mainline.
You do. You would be dead in the apocalypse. We would all be dead. Only the people who didn't spend all their time obsessing about pop culture survive.
Yeah.
Let's be fair.
Boy, ain't we a pair? Raggedy man.
So Tina Turner answers the phone, answers your arm phone. Like, what?
Tina,
What?
I need you to look at this machinery.
What you doing? Where the hell are you?
Don't worry about it. How do we turn it on, and how do I get gas out of it?
Oh, okay. Do you have it hooked up to something that will fill it up, like a truck?
We're working on that, but how do I turn it on?
Okay. Oh my God, you're bringing this back to us, right?
Just big payday. Yes, there's a bounty in it for you. Tell me how to turn it on.
All right. Shut up! She yells at her kids.
But Mom, we're
She starts telling you what buttons to push.
Okay, I will be doing that.
All right.
Make sure I don't get.
Yeah, Shotten. Yeah.
All right. Let's see
Yeah,
here.
make sure he doesn't get eaten or shot.
Yes.
Shotten.
Eaten and shot.
High school band name. So,
She is from Finland.
Reaper, what are you doing?
Schadenfreude.
Verbs are hard.
Oh yeah, you're still here. You're getting the truck ready. So it's warming up. You're getting it ready to go. So you're ready. It's starting to make noise, obviously, because it's chugging to life. And you're just watching what's going on.
I'm going to set up just on the first person that comes in. I'm going to unload on them.
Okay, so you're just pointing at the door.
Yeah. Well, except for one of these guys,
Yeah, obviously.
Maybe.
Hopefully.
Okay. You can give me an awareness check if
Okay.
you want to look around.
Yes, I succeed.
Okay. Do you have the door open or closed?
I don't think we closed it.
Okay, so it's open. So yeah, it's just remember this is like just a flat area that they cut a bunch of trees out to frack, and so you can see the tree line from where you are. In the distance, you did.
Oh, I succeeded.
You think you see motion. It's beginning to get a little lighter, maybe not, but you think you see something moving out there, way off in the distance.
Our visitor might be here.
It might, yeah, you can't
Maybe.
tell. Maybe.
Could be a bear.
Or, yeah, it could be the koi wolves.
Could be bear guy.
Yeah, or it could be just...
Koi wolves with glow sticks.
Raver koi wolves.
or it could be casualties because somebody had an alarm clock go off in his backpack.
That's true.
Raver coil will.
Yeah, I'm a little freaked out they haven't shown up yet.
Yeah. They're coming.
Can I have one shot?
Okay.
Thank you, shot.
Wait, Chuck, could I get a Dr. Pepper? Thank you.
Let's see here. Han.
Exxon!
All right. So yeah, you're filling it up. You will fill up one jerry can this round as you are.
A Hall's worth.
Yeah, a haul.
Here you go.
Let's see here. Back to team. Look at the fondle the body. If you spend this round doing this, you
Back
make
to
another.
team, damn it.
Okay.
I'm trying to get away from this.
So
Body
do you want me
fondler.
to not find? Do you want me to, okay, so is it worth the risk to find out what it is, or are you just gonna
Actually,
talk
you
Leave his ass behind and carry gas.
you have a.
He just eats our food.
You're getting a call.
I really don't want to do spit take.
You see a man in a lab coat. He looks very haggard.
Hi. Does he have any of the marks that I would recognize of a fellow cultist?
Oh no,
Okay, never mind. Fuck
he's
it.
in a building with lights. And yeah, so
Oh, is he saying? What is he like? But the singularity engine is complete.
No.
Actually, okay, at this point, okay, because he's calmed me down a little bit. My professional bit kicks in. Hello,
you're the looters at the Pike site, right?
please, takers.
Whatever you assholes call it yourselves. Vis-a-vis the conscription act of whatever, I am recruiting you for helping the effort back at for the DHQS. Failure because you are right now currently guilty of looting, stealing government property. You should be shot on sight, and we know who you assholes are. We can find out unless you. Help me out here.
That's a bit of a hard push. Actually, okay, I'm gonna sensitivity. How desperate is this guy?
Sure.
I can't really manipulate him too much, but
Yeah.
I can figure out just how bad he's got it. I've got a sensitivity too. Yeah.
Okay.
You can say we don't like your kind around these
He's
parts.
extremely desperate. He's just like, holy shit, somebody actually was stupid enough to go in there.
Why is it bad in here?
That's what I want you to find out. Look, do you have any medical training?
For listeners at home, Sean has the biggest shit-eating grin.
Good. I need you to take samples. There's a medical trailer. It's normally locked, so the workers can't get into any of the pharmaceuticals. But I'll give you the code. You take some samples of blood and tissue, and you store them in there. And when we take the site, because obviously it's clear because you guys aren't dead, we will forget your names of who took the fuel, as long as you take the fuel. So he's telling you he wants fresh samples of the dead people so they can retrieve them later on. Because they're just going to burn the body.
Could you just give me some extra data as well? Because I might.
That's a persuasion.
Yeah, it is, and I would have to.
Yeah, default that shit.
Okay, let's try.
What'd you have to roll?
1. You know, a 20% chance.
20% chance, but hey, if it works. 1.
Who are you? What's your name?
I'm here to help.
Okay, how's this? Since I'm persuading.
Why do you care?
Because it's for the greater good.
Oh God, you're one of them. All right, fine. Look,
We can save you.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. No, I don't. Yeah, I'll give you data. I'll give you all kinds of fucking data.
Send it now.
Okay.
That's why it's the 1.
Okay. Sure.
Next time you say, why am I
I'll send it to you as long as I see you doing it. Keep your U back on. I'll send you. You'll see it transferring while you work. Okay. How's that? I'll guide you through
Man,
it.
if they're going to gas you, this is going to be a great job.
I know. I'm rather impressed with how well this is going.
So poking a dead body on their assignment.
You go grab our gas. I have to go take samples.
You want me to leave you alone?
No.
Actually, you're right.
Damn it, Tina! I can't do both dials at once. I'm talking to you on my hand.
Hey,
We could tell you about
you don't
this.
need
but-
another hero.
All right.
Fine. Like, why do I?
So yeah, he is. And
I'm doing thing.
yeah, you are. He is. Taking out.
It's an opportunity for research.
Oh
Holy
yeah,
crap.
no, you're great. This is awesome. You don't get any more will because you already got will for
Okay.
fondling the body.
All right.
To this point, like, why is it? I can't hear what he's saying, but why do I get a deep, dark feeling in the pit of my stomach?
Burn another charge after you, Big Phone.
All right. The military wants to
Don't
kill us,
worry.
but I just talked
Half
about
off, keep on turning.
Well, that's good.
Tina Turner going to keep on
Your phone
turning.
gets a call too, briefly, and then
Voicemail.
yeah,
What do I press next?
yeah. So
Like, why am I so popular?
at this point, you can see that there is a horde. I'm sorry.
What? A horde?
Well, let's see here. Of 7 strong, 10 shambles away. Yeah, you're making
7 mass tin shambles.
7 mass.
A horde is black times 10.
Okay.
So
Not that.
not.
All right.
Oh, that would be bad.
Okay.
All right, so that's the mass, that's the distance. They're at the tree line and they're moving in. So there is a limit to how much you can get there. So you're watching that. You have to spend your turn just following her instructions.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I was on the truck. Is this one
yeah.
red and I can go get the
This
other one?
one
too?
is revved.
Okay. So that one I need.
Would you be able to tell how much fuel is in it from the cab? I don't think so.
Yeah.
Oh, you
we have
would?
a gas
yeah.
gauge.
There's a gas gauge.
Oh yeah, because there
Or
would be
are you talking about in the
tank?
trailer,
In
or
the
are you
trailer.
talking about in the front?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not
there's-
how much.
there's a
the
gauge.
vehicle is fueled up.
There's a gauge on the trailer.
Yeah, there'd be a gauge on the trailer.
Okay.
Well, and not
so-
only that, but you can also tell by the weight gauge in the front.
It looks like it's very low. It looks like what their safety mechanisms that kicked in after no one was left tending it for a while, or it's just stopped.
All right.
Okay.
I need you to go out, get as many jerry cans as you can.
There's a horde approaching. There's some shambles coming this way.
All right, well, you shoot them later, but get him to get the truck over there.
All right.
I need to get the lot.
next-
Well, no, actually, there's one truck that's the truck that's already filled up. So you're starting to fill it up. So
Okay.
you'll fill it up. I will say, let's see how good the equipment is. 8 bounty per round is how much you can get, and I will
Gasoline
say
for Aqua
it has 6 bounty in it right now. So
And every haul we can carry is worth, that's 10 bounty.
yeah,
'Cause that's
so
what-
this is in the truck. This
Yeah.
is in the truck. So you
Okay.
can get 8 bounty per turn. So you have
How much
6
can you-
right now.
How much can it carry total?
Like 200. Like it's a lot.
Yeah, but you need to know where to park it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
So go tell him where to park the truck.
Oh yeah.
Well, no, this is the first one. You can do it. There's another truck that if you can get it, you're just siphoning out that.
Well, yeah. If somebody can get that too, because we were
So
needing to turn the light on.
yeah,
to
one truck
distract.
is ready to go. So that's the one you're fueling up right now. You can get another truck, so that would require you to go and fix it. The one he's taking fuel out of.
Okay, so we need to go tell him.
Yeah.
Well, there's 4 trucks.
Yeah, there's 4 trucks. The other 2 you haven't even checked out
You
yet.
could just do another truck.
Okay.
I'll take another look at one of the others.
So go
the
tell
other
Team
trucks.
Truck
Okay.
what's going on.
Yeah.
Okay, so you spend this round telling them what's going
yes.
on. They're coming. You spend this
then
round checking.
Do I
out.
see Cuddy
Give me another mechanic.
fucking off out there?
We'll get to them in a second.
It's for science.
He's running around.
Okay, once he tells me,
Yeah.
my priority is going to shift from truck to getting close, or at least getting within range.
Success.
Okay.
Twink, twink.
All right, the second truck, it's something's wrong. Like the guy looks like somebody was in it, but then panicked and then like
Jammed
the
it.
gear,
Jammed the gear.
Yeah, jammed the gear. So that would take time to fix if you want to. So
You got another truck.
Okay, well, we have another truck.
There's
plus
2 more
that
trucks.
That could actually
Well, that's
act
your
as
action.
the distraction, though.
that's your action. So you spend this round informing everybody what's going on. You see him stabbing a corpse with a
Fucking
needle.
Cuddy.
And-
Probably have a scalpel out taking a tissue.
So by this time, Dave Han, you've gotten you filled up the jerry can. That's 10 bounty worth, and so that's 1 haul. So you have 1 full jerry can of loot you can carry. Can you carry? Do you have this space? Yeah. All right. So yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, strength 3.
I have a strength 3, yes.
Okay. So what is your action this round?
So we're at 20 bounty.
I'm going to start taking out that mass of zombies that's coming towards us.
Okay. That 10 masses. Long range for a bow, I would think.
Yeah, you might.
thing
You're
that-
probably
It's also
wait.
dark. It's precision roll. Well, would dark precision? Are there any additional penalties?
It's always a precision.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
You can just say it's not going to hit
Okay.
if they're too far.
I would say because it's dark and it's distant, you can't really judge your shots that well.
All right.
When they get closer, I say when they get within half of that, when they get 5 shambles, you can shoot them. When it's it's pitch black. Like I mean, it's not pitch black, but it's very close. It's a starlit night, so it's just too dark for you to
I
see.
will wait until they get close enough.
Okay.
But let's see, how long is that going to take them?
Right now they're at 10. I mean, obviously it's 1 per round.
So that means we got about 5 rounds.
Yeah.
Give me that siphon hose.
Okay, you can siphon 1 more. As long as someone's keeping an eye on them.
I'm keeping an eye on them.
All right.
Yeah.
Let me know when they hit 5.
All right, so
You should look for gas.
yeah, that would be an awareness
Chop
check.
Cuddy.
Leighton, that's not crazy.
Yeah, actually, you need to find a jerry can. There was one in,
Okay, can I
in the
look for a
truck.
jerry can?
Okay.
He keeps an eye on them.
scavenging?
Yeah, scavenging.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, you find a jerry can, so you can start doing that.
Actually, look, if you told me that it's if we do this and the DHQS don't kill us, I'm like, okay, you better do that. I'll keep an eye on him. If I see someone and they
Are you telling other people about this?
Well, I don't know if I can call him right now, so I'll send a message.
No, the doctor, whoever this is, you haven't asked his name. He tells you.
Well, actually, I'll do it a professional introduction.
Okay.
By the way, while we're working together, since you say you know who I am,
Well, now I know who you are. Cuddy, yeah, we've got a file on you.
great. I need to know who you are.
Yeah, I'm Dr. Mumford.
And you can see I'm getting your samples.
Yes, good. At least you have some basic technique. Look, I'm Dr. Mumford. I'm with the DHQS. I manage a lot of... Look, so Dr. Mumford, that's the name you can know.
Okay.
Well, so you get the sample this round.
Okay, yeah. And then
so-
I'll stash it next round, but I can also keep... That's gonna get his word.
Okay.
yeah.
Do you want me to spend something to say that I'm recording this as well? As potential blackmail?
If you want to record it, that would be an additional charge.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
So,
So yeah, I'm just okay.
upgrades
Keep him
to-
alive so we can finish this, so we don't get killed by the government.
Okay, so you're just watching it.
If I see anyone, just
Okay.
whoever might be watching.
Okay, so you spend this round getting the sample. Now you need to take it to the medical trailer.
Yeah.
All right, so next round, you get another 8 bounty, so you're at 14 in the truck. So, and we're at 9 for the shambles.
It's just automated, or are they going to keep doing it?
Right now, you can't. There is a chance something could happen because this equipment isn't super good. If you monitor it, there's no chance of something, but otherwise, I'd just.
I'll monitor.
Yeah. I'd say if anybody was a crit failure or something like that, it would.
We're covered in
I'll monitor.
Yeah. All right, so you're monitoring it.
I would get me a risk with a match.
Yeah. So he's doing that. What are you doing?
I'm on the other truck trying to get
Okay.
that one.
This is
set,
truck 3. Go ahead
Yes.
and roll.
All right. Hello, 2 kit.
How many charges do you left on that?
3.
Okay.
So I'll spend 1 now.
Okay.
Yes, 11 over 5.
Okay. This one is empty. Like there's no gas in it.
Ah, shit, so we'd have to actually refuel that. I forgot to say, are these just normal unleaded trucks, or are these actually run off of diesel?
They are diesel.
Okay, so we could actually refuel that one.
You could refuel it.
So, okay, are there any other empty canisters around, or...
That would be scavenging checking around to find another jerry can.
Okay, so I will do that.
Fourth truck before
So
trying
many.
to-
There's a 4th truck though.
Oh, there's a 4th truck. Okay, then I'll check the 4th truck.
We
All
are
right, that'll be
jerry
next
cans.
round. What about you?
If I shoot the things, do they come faster?
No.
Now with a silenced weapon.
Okay, let's do that then.
Okay.
I'm going to start picking some of them off while I keep an eye on.
And you're using a rifle. Okay.
Yeah.
Your scope.
So you spend a charge.
It's definitely precision.
Okay.
Close range.
What's precision?
Means you don't get to
You
spend.
can't
additional-
spend extra charges to get more hits.
So can I spend humanity?
No.
No?
I think maybe. I don't know. I can't.
Burn yourself!
I would be allowed. I would allow.
Yeah, I think you can add anything. You can add
Okay.
burn more humanity.
You're just crazy as shit.
And is humanity only before I roll, or
Yeah, it's only before.
Okay.
Everything's only before.
Yeah, I think he did spin it after his roll.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
Well, except it will.
I gotta be clear about
Except
that.
it will.
Yeah.
Okay.
Will is the only thing that
Yeah.
changes.
I am going to spend 1 humanity.
All right.
Good. I was like, they're not.
You really want to kill them.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Will.
Does
Yeah,
that
there's that will. I'm gonna will that to swap it.
just to kill one zombie?
Oh, it's only one?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a headshot. You
a headshot?
You can't just burn through all.
You don't have a chainsaw.
It's okay, you'll miss it. You can
Yeah,
miss
You
one.
could just miss it. They're far away. You guys
It's
are
fine.
And they're not hearing you technically. So.
All right. Let's see here. So
So
you.
last round I got
I hear
my
the
jerry
comforting
can.
font of gunfire.
Yeah. So yeah, you
Last round I found my jerry can.
Yes.
So this round I'm going to crazy straw again. And
all right. It takes you 2 rounds to fill one. So
Dude, make the lethal weapon 3. Excellent.
already did that one.
Excellent.
and you're taking it from truck 2.
Yeah.
All right. Truck 2 only
Because
has
we
one
already-
more jerry can worth.
We already figured out that truck 2 don't work.
Gear jam. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
All right. So
So we can't drive manual here.
what were you trying to do again, McCready?
I was.
I'm making sure he doesn't get ambushed by.
Okay, so you're just following. All right. So
Drag gas!
Cuddy,
Dude, we don't, he's our doctor. We don't want him to die.
you
Hold the
there's a
gun.
keypad at the trailer. You type in a number.
Life is
Nothing
temporary.
happens.
Gas is forever.
One for a second. Oh,
It really
fuck!
is.
The battery's dead. It's out of power. It's a magnetic lock, or it's an electronic lock.
then when the lock you guys-
he starts looking through his manual. There's a manual override. So do you, either of you have criminality?
I have it at 1.
Oh well, you can.
Yeah, well, he's like, I'll see what I can do.
Can it be sorted open?
I do.
I
6
sword
over
lock.
1.
All right, you
That's
jam,
sword
jimmy it open. Yeah, I guess you really takers would know how to do that. So give me an awareness check.
Both, just him or
Just him.
Okay.
I'm
Oh,
going
totes.
to
Yeah.
spend arm battery
Okay.
and call Cuddy.
Call Cuddy. Okay, well, hold on. First off, you make the check. Someone gets up in there. Someone with a massive hole in his chest. Looks like someone got shot in the chest and turned in.
No, you don't shoot them there. You shoot them here.
Well, it looks probably he was shot while he was alive.
Well, I'll show you how it's done.
There's also another body on the floor with a gun at his hand who doesn't have any marks on him.
Like, I was like, no.
Actually, no, he does have some marks. He looks like he's been chewed on.
It's like, you kill them here. I'll show
All right,
you.
so you have to deal with that next round, but there is one casualty in there.
It's,
So
it's like, hold up, guys.
he's 2 shambles away. He'll be 1 next round, so you have to deal with him. You're like behind him, so you're like, well, shit.
I'll pull my gun, but I'm not going to use it just yet.
All right, so yeah, you make a call. Bing. Yeah.
This is Cuddy.
Okay, how much gas did you find?
Well,
What?
well, about that. The government has intercepted us, but not physically. They say that they're basically planning on hunting us down unless we do a small favor. Which I've mostly completed.
What?
Well, they wanted samples off these people who were clearly killed by something that's not what we know. They're giving us plenty of data, though.
Data.
So you're taking samples from the body?
Well, I've already taken a few above and beyond.
Okay, Cuddy. I'm gonna let you in on a secret. I'm immune. Don't tell anybody. So I think,
Really?
yeah, I think
That's wondrous news.
McCready and I should gather samples for safety's sake, and I think you should go get gas because it can't infect you.
Well, McCready's tangled up right now. And
So all more
the samples
important.
are already taken. I just need to drop them off. But
I'll do it. Just leave them right where you're at. Go get gas, and I'll go get them.
well, it's a medical trailer, though. It might have something useful in it.
I'm not going to do anything with it. I'm not. It'll be
Promise
there when
me
you're
you'll
done.
toss the medical trailer. We need supplies.
I promise you.
We're low on supplies, you know. Fine.
Okay.
Leave the samples in a very well.
You can just put him on the ground in front of the trailer.
Basically,
while
in a spot that's not gonna
McCready
be
tries to
stepped on.
Yeah. He'll
McCready, I'm going to go get gas.
Like, okay.
Oh, and
hold on. Okay, so that's what happened.
And
so
half
you're
off
running
coming
over
over.
there.
I'm running over to the trucks.
Okay, so you're running over the trucks. So truck number 4.
All right. So roll them.
Oh yeah, another round.
Roll them up.
I'll give this to you. So you're at 22.
Spinning will to flip that.
Okay.
So
Truck number 4 was used for parts. It was the cannibalized truck. It's there, but like they were clearly
going nowhere.
cannibalizing it to fix and keep the other 3 trucks running.
Is there anything on the gear shaft? Was the gear shaft on this one still intact?
Oh, it is. You could totally replace it and put it in truck number 2.
Then I shall do that.
All right, you made your check.
We're gonna have to sign
so
this
you can pull it out and do that. So let's see here.
Are the zombies close enough to like
They're at 8.
see distinctly through the scope?
They're at 7 now.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, they're at 7. They're at 7.
Can I like see them definable features?
They're human.
All right.
Their faces.
Were.
You were, yeah.
Looking through my scope, I get caught up in it. I wonder, who did these people used to be?
You want that willpower? All right, you don't shoot anything. You get some willpower back.
You have to use them eventually. Like, we can't just store them up.
That's fine.
I got time.
Let's see here. You're halfway done with the
Fill in
jury.
the can.
Yeah.
Fill in the can.
Running over to him.
Actually getting bounty worth of things.
Yeah. Was this your first or second action? I think this is what your first.
This was the second on the
Oh,
count.
second. Okay, so
Yeah,
you fill up. This truck's empty. Or there's not much left. Yeah.
This was
Truck number 2.
So you've got 2 bounties, so 2 haul worth of fuel. So
Aqua Cola.
you're running over to him. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Do we have any gas? Do we get any yet?
totally tanked.
All right, give me one of the jerry cans.
These are full.
Wait, I'm right there with him. Can I inform him?
Oh no, you're off a distance to watch.
Oh,
the-
okay.
You're at the gate.
Oh, okay, I got you.
I am running with the jerry can towards the medical trailer.
Okay.
No, are you gonna
The
burn
one full
no.
of gas?
You should do stuff.
Yes, you should try and kill a zombie before it mauls you.
Right.
It's one shamble away.
it? Headshot.
Yeah, make a roll. Use sword on zombie.
Yes.
Okay. You kill zombie. I mean,
Zombie
it's just a
can't
basic
have sword.
success, right? Yeah. All right, you kill a zombie. Make sure you spent that point of rations.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a physical roll. It's on the first page now.
Lovely.
Right down there at the bottom.
Good.
Yeah, and you have been marking off for
I have, yes.
legs. What do you do? Okay. So you kill the zombie very messily. You get a sense. You look into the scene. Looks like someone came in here, shot the guy, and then died of whatever killed everyone else. So the guy who was shot didn't have time to die.
Oh, but I did keep a sample for myself.
Of course you did.
Yeah.
Of the possibly deadly thing.
So you killed the zombie. The medical trailer is basically clear. You come in and see him just as he, impales
Yeah,
or
wipe it
decapitates.
off.
Yeah. He's
Like-
Shish kebabbed it.
yeah.
He's like, hey, how you doing?
Good job. Gas up. This is what we came for.
Like, all right. I'll go gas up now.
Yeah. I got this.
Okay, so you're giving him the one haul of.
Oh, no.
Okay.
I'm telling him to go get his own.
Okay. All right, so you leave the medical trailer. So are
remember,
you?
I found all of the empties. So
All right, so you're looking for gas as well.
I'm looking for gas, or am I going towards Han, or where am I getting gas?
get the can from
You guys were supposed to go look somewhere else, and then you didn't.
Yeah.
So you should do that
Yeah, we
now.
were looking, and then we got a phone call.
All right, fair
That was
enough.
part of it. Yeah.
Complications.
I'll start looking around for any other
All right,
ways to
that's
carry
scavenge
gas.
check.
Yeah, I don't want to hear you judging us.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Oh no.
Scavenge, I got.
Oh, it's too late. I made a
one.
Yeah.
Oh, you got
Yep,
it.
there we go.
Huh?
I've got a note.
You find one. It looks like it's the last one out available. You'll have to look in buildings after this.
Okay. So
But that's your round. So now there's 6 shambles away. What are you going to do?
I'll burn another charge off my arm.
Yeah.
I'm going.
Are you going to put the samples in the medical trailer?
Yes, I am going to put the samples in the medical trailer, and
There's
then
a
I'm going
refrigerator.
to call the guy who called him.
Okay. Yeah, it was the guy who left you a voicemail.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll call him back.
Yes. Who is this? Oh, it's one of the. Oh, it's another looter. Yeah. Hello. Thank you for agreeing to help out the DHQS.
Anytime, buddy. What's your name?
Dr. Mumford.
Dr. Mumford, it's good to see you.
Yeah.
So you need these samples, right?
Yes.
All right, so take a good look. There they are.
Yeah.
All right, so the wind's westerly now.
Yeah.
So in a couple hours, you take a big whiff and you'll get them. If you want to get payback for this, take it off my debt. This should cost like, I don't know, a leg.
All right. What the fuck are you talking about? They're gonna. God damn it!
The only reason it's not you in here is because I don't know where you live yet, motherfucker. I'm turning it up. I want a point of will.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Someone made it in the
Still have my samples. Got mine.
Oh man.
Well, did you
All
at least
right.
bring the empty can back with you?
Oh yeah,
Good.
Yeah.
So fill it.
So
Look at that.
guys, I caused a distraction.
Like,
Oh.
What did you do?
Wait, Ross. I already had the download, right?
you the technical data stops actually.
We'll have to figure out how to recover that. Damn, what happened?
You got part of it.
There was a fire.
Mumford doesn't talk to you. Yeah, the medical trailer's on fire. So
I think he might be holding a grudge.
let's see here. There's
That's not
another
healthy.
5 shamble now at 10. There's 5 mass at 10. So more are showing up on the horizon.
Fixing gear shaft.
Yeah, give me a mechanic check.
All right, last off of this.
machines.
Oh, we got 8 more bounty on the thing, right?
Yeah, you're at 30 right now.
Okay, so
No, I'll spend the other will to fix that.
Okay, it will take you 2 rounds.
Oh wait, no, wait. Take the 5, 6, 7. Yeah.
It will still take you 2.
Oh no, that's 4. I'm sorry, that's 4. I got it.
It will
Never
still
mind.
take you 2 rounds.
That's fine.
Okay.
I just
So
want to make
it's
sure I
going
don't
to
spend the
take
will.
him 2 rounds,
Yes.
I'm getting?
You're fixing thing real fast.
How many rounds, Ross?
2.
Is it 2?
It's double elimination. Double elimination.
You have to,
Elimination mechanics.
you have to lose twice
you have
to
to
be
lose twice.
eliminated.
So next, they're 6 shambles away now.
And there's another one.
There's another group coming from a different bearing, but yeah,
Okay.
like you're making a lot of noise and shit like
All right, shooting these is worthless. I'm gonna go get gas.
that. Great attitude.
You know, we need like, all right, come on, turn that hat around.
Give me scavenge checks to see if you can find a jerry can.
Scavenge check.
Yes. Are you going to default?
I have 2 adaptability and no scavenge.
Okay. Great.
No.
All right.
Should I spend a will in any way to make that work, or?
I'll just give it to you for a will. Sure, why not?
Or spending
Awesome.
humanity.
You find a jerry can.
Right.
You got a thing?
I found it.
All right. You have nothing to. Now this will take a mechanics check or someone at the pumps getting lessons from Tina Turner to get a jerry can. There's nothing else to siphon from right now.
Can
I will
talk-
go back to the pumps.
Yeah, you have to
Just
go to the
yelling through Ubix.
Yeah,
the Ubix specs to talk somebody through it.
I slap half on the shoulder. Fill
right.
me up.
All right, so we'll sort of simplify things like this because you only have it's sort of mathematical. So, what are you doing, Han, at this point?
Well, since my can is full and they're in range,
Yeah.
and I know that those are actually which ones are closer? Those or the other ones?
There's the one at 7 mass is at 6 shambles. There's one at 10. The thing is, I'm not rolling for distance because they're all going to be 10 away because you can see them from the tree line.
Yeah.
It's just how many there are. So
I think everyone's dead here,
yeah. So they're the one that you've been waiting.
and we'll
6
never know why.
Yeah.
It was a tragedy.
Well, about that,
There's 6. There's still one round away. You can wait this round. You could aim this round and then
I
start
hope you
shooting
don't pay
next
for
round.
that fire later.
Okay.
All right. Do you want to do that?
I really don't.
there's
I
a
really
way to
don't.
hold that off, by the way.
You know that
still have those,
bow is composite and high strung, so it does have the same range as the rifle.
Well,
Yeah.
Okay.
If it's got high strong.
All right,
increases
then
range.
you can shoot normally. It's still precision because it's dark, but you can't.
That's a miss.
All right, an arrow goes out. You can run out and try and get that arrow back sometime, but spend a charge. So for the remaining 6 rounds until we get to a zombie, is everyone going to be doing the same thing?
Gassing up, throwing it
gas
into one
up,
run.
okay.
And
I have 2.
Yeah, more zombies are going to keep showing up forever.
Yeah, I have one
How
more
many jerry
round for
cans
that.
do we have?
So
is there a certain point where we can't find more jerry cans easily? And so there's almost
I
like
will
someone
say
filling their
there
thumbs?
are a total of 8 jerry cans that are available in the thing. Every single one
can we-
require a scavenge check.
Can
to
we be
make.
filling up a truck and
the
filling
last-
up the jerry cans at the same time?
How many jerry cans worth do you have? You have 2. How many?
All right.
Yeah.
You guys run the pump.
Okay.
I will go back to the medical shed.
Yeah.
I will get a burning stick.
Yeah.
You better fucking stop and pick me up.
Yeah.
I'm going to go run out of the place. So the zombies go whatever's closest to eat.
Yeah.
I will be closer to eat.
Okay, so you're
And
luring
try
them.
and lure them away.
fast
So you're trying to get all of the things.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I can be.
Not very.
Yeah.
Why
You
don't I
should be
do it?
faster.
All right.
Okay, while he's doing that, I'm covering him. When they get too close, they get an arrow.
More are going to keep showing up.
Yeah.
So.
I know.
Hey, you're better.
But
at
I'm just
scavenging.
trying to delay.
You
Yeah.
get the cans.
To get
I
the,
can cover.
Yeah.
the mass.
Okay.
All right, so Han, you will basically give him a chance to.
We're trading jobs.
Okay.
Because he's better at scavenging. I'm
Yeah,
better at
I can find the things.
Yeah.
All right, so there are 8 total. How many jerry cans have been found so far total?
Well, I found 2 and filled 2.
Okay, so there's 2. Who else found a jerry can?
Me.
I found a
there's
jerry
3.
can.
So there's 4 that have been found. There are 4 left to be found. That requires 4 scavenge checks.
Definitely don't forget the truck that's filling up.
No, there will be 4 scavenge checks and 1 criminality
be my
check.
job
to
since
get
I'm
past.
fixing
Some of
that
them are in a
off
locked
factory.
building.
Okay.
So it will require 1 criminality and 4 scavenging checks.
I can
Okay.
give it a scavenge. but-
So we'll just
I
use
did
this as kind of a
criminality.
task. Okay, so that's 1
Got it.
action.
Unless you want me to scavenge, but I have to finish fixing the trucks. So
That's
Yeah, you're
take
gonna be
you
fixing-
one more round to fix
I have
the
one
truck.
more tracks.
Well, then you should go and make sure you monitor the pump. Someone has to keep monitoring.
Yeah, I
the
probably
pumps.
because I have 2 scavenging, but I'm best at mechanic. So
Yeah, so you can monitor the pumps, make sure nothing happens, make sure people can fill up their jerry cans.
Yeah.
Make sure nothing sparks and blows up everything, which would be nice. Well, I assume for your characters. All right, so. So yeah, 4 scavenging checks will be needed. You can do the first. Yeah.
Okay,
So,
I unlock the building.
all right, so you unlock the building. Who is? We'll just do this round by round. Who's going to do a scavenging check? Okay, so both of you make checks. Oh yeah. Sorry.
Yes.
No.
Okay, so that's 1, and that's 1 round. So we're down to 5. Well, you're so give me an athletics check to start hiding the zombies away. Basically, yeah, this is now a task action of indefinite length. As long as you can keep running, they can keep making checks.
Yeah. I make it.
All right, so you're running.
I will spend my refresh.
Whoever's covering him,
Me.
if he fails a check, you can make a firearms check to
Keep him safe.
keep him safe.
Okay.
So you're just backup.
Okay,
And I
cool.
still have my hatchet.
Because there's more coming out every couple rounds.
Yeah.
And because he's yelling and making noise and with light, he's drawing them all away. So
Can you
you're
like
kind
make your arm go like beep 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 and stuff?
I do have a flame.
Yeah.
yeah. All right, so that's
Shiny.
one of the 4 has been found.
They hunt by sight.
Let's see here. All right, you're still fixing it, so you 2 go ahead and give me another round of check.
Goes to market.
I'm spend a will on that, and yes.
All right, so you found 2 out of the 4. Give me another athletic check.
Almost
Wait,
spend
can I also make this?
You can do whatever you want. It's your turn.
Yeah, I'll spend.
Do you have scavenge?
No.
He spend well.
I'll spend a will just
Okay.
to speed us up.
All right, so that's 3. Yeah, if you wanted to make a base check, untrained.
Nope.
All right, that's 3. There's 1 you could just give up now. You don't know that there's more.
Will he forgive us if we
yeah.
do that?
No.
No.
Give me another athletics check.
I will spend 2 extra.
Okay.
Critical success.
Nice.
Next round is free. You're just cutting.
Yeah, and you catch a wind.
Yeah.
Did you just kind of
right.
pogo jump?
Yeah.
Just
Okay,
get a
so
skip
who's
off
filling the
line?
cans, by the way, when we find him?
I'm
He
monitoring.
is.
So
Yeah, he's doing
I'm
that.
on duty.
So if I toss him the can, can I do other thing?
No, I mean you have to hold. I would say it's a team effort.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of moving around.
Although since I'm monitoring it, is there anything I can do possibly mechanics check to see if I can make it more efficient?
Sure. Don't crit fail.
Okay, so
Don't do that.
Sparks are
That would be
danger.
bod, very bod.
see now you're just hoping that I do it. So, but I have will. So
Look, come on, look at this guy.
Will doesn't help with a crit fail, right?
It can turn
It
into a
It turns
normal
into
fail.
a regular fail.
yeah,
Okay.
that's why I have will.
Okay.
Let's see. Yes, made that. Excuse me, 7 over 1.
701. Okay. Yeah, you can free up someone else from doing something. So that's the efficiency.
Okay, so that's fine.
Okay. And fill them up more quickly. So everyone's acted. So you 2 or you 3 can give me scavenging checks to find that last one.
I got it.
Okay, so
Okay.
if he has it,
So you all get them. So I'd say to fill up the remaining 8 cans, or to fill up all of the cans and get them in the truck, because I assume you're going to drive in the truck.
I hope someone comes to get me in the truck.
Yeah.
would
That
very much
will
like to be in the
be, I'd say 3 more checks to get everything to get ready to leave the camp. So
I can do it.
3
So
more
that's filling
athletics.
the tanker the rest of the way.
Yeah,
and
that's
then-
getting everything else.
Okay.
so but we can only fill one jerry can at a time, right?
I'm assuming this is all of you working together to not only fill the jerry cans, but put them in the truck.
So it's not possible
All right,
to sneak
I
in
spent
at least one more last sample.
I would say that would cost him one more action.
I
I'm not
spent
going to
2
do it.
extra.
All right.
All right.
And I'm glad I did.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's one.
I made it.
So that's the
I
first
have-
one.
Yeah. Oh, I got to keep doing it?
Yeah.
I
Actually,
will-
no, you did a crit succeed, so you only need one more check.
Okay, so I will spend 2 more extra.
It's a lot of running, weirdly enough.
And I make it.
All right, so you're running. So everyone's ready. Everyone's piled in the cab or hanging on the side of the... Actually, not all
We've
of you
got
can...
2 trucks, I thought.
One works.
Only one works.
Yeah.
I thought he fixed the second truck with the gearbox.
Oh, wait, he did finish.
yeah,
the
I did.
truck. That's right. So you have one truck that's been filling up.
And it's taken care of. So
Now, yeah, that's the other thing. The other truck is empty in terms of its tanker as well. So how long do you want to wait to fill that up? I would say...
Could somebody else kite the zombies for a bit?
That's 3, so you're at
Just tag out. I don't know if that.
54 bounty on that. So give me a mechanics check to first hook it up.
okay.
McCready! Get your fucking latent ass out here!
Yes,
help?
that's 13.
I've
over
got
9.
1 leg, you son of a bitch!
I think he wants help.
Tag in!
All right.
Dude, I don't have a phone.
Malleus,
I'll and say,
I'm not being stealthy anymore.
Yeah.
actually, so it's probably not.
As the horizon is now on fire.
I'm just going to say, you should let him pass the torch.
And now there is a horde, I would say, at this point.
Yeah, it's probably getting bad.
So you got the other one filled up. The first one has 54 bounty worth of fuel in it. The second one has 16.
All right, I'm gonna
And
rush.
how many jerry cans do we have?
8. So
We
We
got
have
them
8
all.
jerry cans?
yeah, 8 Jerry.
That's
That's
80.
10, yeah.
We should go. We should just go. Just go.
Yeah.
Get in the trucks and drive.
I will come over and help you out.
No, don't worry about it. Just get in the trucks and drive. That's good.
All right, drivers. Who's driving?
I am.
Who has driving?
Are you driving truck A with more or what?
I'm driving
truck
truck
1
A.
has.
Who's the better
truck
driver?
1 has 54. Truck 2
Drive
has
the one
16.
that's expensive.
No, that's I have 2 in drive. So
I have 1 in drive.
So you drive the cheap one.
All right.
El Cheapo. Hi.
The jerry cans are distributed equally among them, 4 in each.
Who has will?
I
do.
I do.
All right. Who is going to pick up? Who's going to rendezvous to pick up?
I will.
I'll go with whoever's
half on.
rendezvousing so I can
I
cover.
All right. So you need
How
to
about
make
it?
2 driving checks. You only need to make 1.
Woo!
All right.
Here we go.
Damn it! I keep dropping them.
Critical success.
Fucking A.
Spend 1, 2, flip it.
So
I
you-
make it.
Okay, so that's 1 success. That's to get out, but you have to go rendezvous with him.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yes, and I make the second.
All right, so you get out as you
It's like,
leave.
it's like, get the fuck! It's like, get the fuck up!
All of you are crowded, huddled in there as you head out onto the road. And here's the final leg.
Do we have radios in here by
Yay,
chance?
final leg.
A CB?
Yes, I would assume so. Yeah.
So just going back, be easy on that shifter. It took a while to get it
It's like,
out.
I noticed.
And keep your foot off that blasted saw.
Both of you, all of your, in fact, the CB radios after you get a couple miles away, and your UBIC phone and your ARM phone all go off pretty much at the same time.
Uh-oh.
It's this is the Moths
Oh, she's
hailing the 2 truck convoy. Please
Half
pull
of your
over.
arm is screaming.
So, guys, we can't. So, just pulling. I'm pulling over. Roger.
Okay.
It's like, excuse me, what are we doing?
We are pulling over because we are going to be very outnumbered here very shortly.
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's
And
sake.
I trust them all technically more than
Yeah,
DHQS.
I wouldn't trust that.
That's your problem.
All right.
Shut your mouth.
I will save this from one of them.
So, after stand by for we have some an envoy wanting to talk to you. So just stand by.
Copy.
The two trucks. Don't worry, the area's clear of casualties. We've got you covered.
Is that 10-4, good buddy?
Yeah.
Which 20?
Thank you.
They're just going to come in? We're just going to let them come in?
Do you
choice
want,
do we
do you
have?
want to outrun them? Besides, they usually are a little bit more amiable than the DHQS.
But they are clearly coming in with guns!
Well, we know you're not talking to them.
So after a minute,
you, Mister Scream into the fire.
2 armed gunmen wearing masks, just basically bandanas, and wool caps, and very nasty looking assault rifles come out of the woods.
How do we know these are the moths?
They say, "Hey, we're the moths." Who speaks for you?
Me.
Hello. I know you didn't know this. You're from Trabajo, right?
Trabajo.
Yeah. You didn't know this, but that site had been claimed by the moths for liberation. So we'll let you go past with just a tax. But resistance, we fight for freedom, but that ain't free. So, how do you want to do this?
Well, I liberated it for you.
And we appreciate that. Look,
You did a lot of running.
look, and the other one just whispers. Okay, look, we're reasonable. We know things are tough for everyone, and we're not going to take everything. We're not the government. We're if you can give us an intelligence report and a blood sample for some of you, because so we can understand what happened there, we would be, and just a light fuel tax, we'll be happy to let you go by. If you just want to pay it all in fuel, if you value confidentiality.
What was the name of the doctor again?
Dr. Mumford.
There's a Dr. Mumford, works at DHQS. He was very eager to get a sample as well.
Yeah.
They had
really?
a facility on site.
For the record, I didn't tell you I kept
Is
extra.
that the one that's on fire?
Yeah.
So nothing out of that.
Well, nothing for them either.
Yeah.
They also had people watching the site,
Yeah.
eager to retrieve that, so I denied them the intelligence.
So real quick,
Yeah, so just a blood sample.
before that gets brought
I mean,
up.
none of you have hazmat gear, so not the latent, probably. That doesn't matter. So just,
Okay, so when I said I made sure with you that I kept
Yeah,
samples.
you
How
have
many-
a sample.
How many do I have?
No, they want a blood sample from one of you.
Oh, well, never mind that. Yeah,
So,
fine.
They just want
what, that's
give
fine.
it to them.
That's just fine.
And some
So-
fuel.
And fuel.
So how much
Yeah.
fuel are they asking for with the blood sample?
Well, that's going to be not negotiation, but you could barter them down, essentially. So this would be a persuade check to see how much they want.
Can I offer backup with?
Because you have 2 fuel trucks, they have guns, and they want it. So
We also have cigarette lighters.
well, they have guns and they have good shots. So
Realistically, that would have set off the diesel.
yeah. So it'd be. Do you want to go
It's
into
not
full
gasoline.
negotiation to see how much they want?
Well, then you'd have to do the steps. It's
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
a simple test.
Yeah, simple test.
So I'll try and persuade them.
Yeah.
Could a sensitivity assist help out? Or
I will say,
Dangerous.
look, I can't give you the gas, but I'll give you the blood.
We have the blood and some gas. Look, we can't. We have trucks. We have vehicles too.
All right, I'll give you a jerry can for the cost, but I'll give you 3 blood samples because we have the cornucopia here. I'll give you 1 from a regular. Mm-hmm. I'll give you 1 from a latent. Mm-hmm. And I'll give you 1 from an immune.
An immune, you say?
You can see the reaction through all 3.
Give me a persuade check.
+3, yeah.
stipulate that I have to take
That's
the
a tie. Oh, that's an 8. Sorry.
stipulate that I take the samples and they don't know what's from whom.
Yeah.
So one of you is an immune.
Yeah. So is that good?
You
We got an agreement.
I'll lean out. You want to guess?
Let me report it. He goes off to the side.
You want to guess who the late?
Actually, no. I'm going to spend a moxie on that
Okay, I will.
because I'm not going to use persuasion. I'm going to use deception.
Lying as the immune.
So I'll spend my will.
I don't think that. Well, okay. I mean, you're not.
I'm going to
lying.
give them blood samples.
Yeah. You're saying one of them is immune. Okay,
Yeah.
but you're not. Okay. All right, but then look. Then our guy has to do it. We'll have our medic come out and take the samples.
I'm standing in the middle here, man. I'm
You're covered.
buck naked strapped to a bomb. Like
You're covered. Don't worry about it. DHQS, they got a scout out there, but that's it. They got a scout.
look at him, the Crusader. We can do it right now. Let's just get it out of the way.
That's another persuade check.
I'm like waving from the back.
I'm going to do persuade.
All right.
Yes. Oh
No.
No, that's.
That's a 6.
Yeah.
Do you have any rule left?
All right, fine.
All right. And a jerry can.
Like,
All right,
that's
like,
fair.
Do you want to guess who the Leighton is?
No, we respect your people's plight.
Right, that's good.
Yeah.
From a distance.
All right. So a medic comes down.
Who do we want to claim as immune?
No one.
That's my Leighton.
We
That's
know.
my regular.
Yeah.
He's my immune.
You're immune? Really?
Okay.
I guess that makes sense. No, we
Just
know
a
who
look
he
at
is.
you.
No, we know who he is. Like, we keep track on all the
Creepy. What
Crusaders.
the fuck?
Like, you Crusaders are problematic at times.
We're going to save you.
You have measures that are unsound.
We're trying to save you.
Look, that's
Yeah.
why I hired him. He
It's
told me he was
safe.
immune.
Okay.
I mean, the way he plays with the fucking dead things, he better be.
No, you make a point. All right. So.
Immune?
He takes it. This is going to be. I mean, it's stun damage to the chest, essentially. I mean, you're losing blood.
normal.
Actually, is there a possibility of my doing it to myself so it doesn't cause any harm?
No,
Okay.
I won't.
And the medic is trained. He will not.
But that can take that. Yeah,
But no, I mean, you'll lose.
It's
You
one
take
stun to the
damage
chest.
because you. I mean, yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's any
It's
damage.
temporary, so
So you lose one thing because you did persuade him, and you're taking 3 samples instead of 1, and 1's immune.
They're not going to like that it's
like-
Oh no! Remember, immune are worth 300 bounty on their own.
That is, of course, if I really am immune.
Oh, it's actually 350 bounty. I think.
And they'll know I'm not immune.
Yeah. Huh?
When they look at the blood sample,
No,
they'll
yeah,
know
that's
they've
what
been
I'm
duped.
saying.
That
They're
I'm
not going to
really
like
immune.
that he's not immune.
Eventually, they'll figure that out. But then, on the other hand, what if it just doesn't look like immune blood because whatever killed all those people down there that affected him?
Like, meanwhile, okay,
God damn it, Caleb.
dude, okay, my
God
blood.
damn
I got kids.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm guessing.
Do you?
Okay,
Yes.
and I'm-
You now have can you add a new
Your son who probably doesn't call you daddy.
a new weak spot?
I don't know. I don't have mechanics for that.
I just put somewhere on there. Everyone thinks you're immune.
People, okay.
Yeah.
so
You can
I'm-
put that as a rep spot.
Yeah,
and
a
then
negative rep spot.
that
Negative
would be
rep
for the
spot.
crew. though.
No, just immune in quote
Well, we have a
marks.
positive rep spot.
Yeah.
We did
Scrimshaw.
Scrimshaw solid.
So I'm guessing that my blood looks
Everyone
like
knows
Leighton blood,
Scrimshaw.
right?
Probably.
Yeah, we can tell that.
Well, I've got a thing that I can do at the end of this that might actually give us another.
So that's a thing.
We need the money. Gotta get that cheddar.
Yeah, you could have just paid more bounty.
Got a
to-
little
to-
something.
Maybe if somebody had been looking for fucking gas,
I was
like he
trying to
should have been.
I was trying to give us a better rep on that.
So the mods say thank you for your contribution to the cause. If you ever have more, want to help us more, we'd be happy to take competent people.
So I'll let you know.
Yeah, no, they just extorted you for little, and your precious bodily fluids.
Have a nice day.
Yeah, so you go out
But hey, it was only 1 canister versus.
because you negotiated. They wanted one of your trucks.
Yeah.
So you could have taken the empty one. So.
Well, yeah, exactly. They wouldn't have known that. But
Well, probably 'cause the gauge.
you drive back.
We're making friends all over the place.
They would have taken.
You can
the truck.
easily get around
We're
Denver.
going to be able to hawk these trucks. Now that
Yeah.
we got
It's like 120 miles.
No, we're wholesaled this. You got to buy a vehicle your own. This is going to be appropriated as Trabajo property.
I'm going to say basically you do have to spend some of your fuel to get the trucks all the way there, but you can.
So that'd be another can.
There'd be another can, but I'll just say the trucks will be worth the can. So
Okay.
because Trabajo, they actually have quite a few trucks and stuff like that.
So
So
they have 2 more.
yeah, they have 2 more. So it's the same price.
Okay.
You don't
Hey,
get anything.
is there ever a place?
Unless you want to keep the truck, in which case you
I don't
just
want a
pay
truck.
for it. Yeah, it's a semi. It's
I don't
not.
know.
High fuel demand on those.
High fuel demand, but that could be possibly retrofitted for biofuel and then.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Throw all your money
you've got
into
a
that.
weak spot. Everything is
So
Yes, that's what I do.
that's 70 plus 54 plus 16.
We got 10 that we salvaged from the.
So let's see, 10.
So
So
80
140, 150 total.
Yeah, 150. So
so-
150 divided by 6.
Let's see here.
Everybody whipped out their phones just for the viewers at home.
You're horrible. 25 each.
25 each.
Bill's not here.
Very good.
That's paid for 1. Damn.
Yeah, it was a very good job.
So that leaves us with extra.
No one crit failed.
Yeah.
Gee,
Probability's back on the curve. It only took like
Me
4
running the game. Maybe
campaigns.
it's just you. When you
Maybe
run.
it's just me.
The game is just like Father, why have you done this to me? Why have you made me? But then it seems he's like, oh, friend? Friend?
There's one thing
I love Creepio exists in our.
Yeah.
what I'm going to try to do, by the way, with those extra blood samples is either my partner Jenny finds a use for them in what data I could get, or we might try to negotiate again with the DHQS on
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
for more data.
16.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and Amy remembers, by the way. You took that thing. You fucked off. You fucked off. I'm bitter.
I did it for a good cause.
fucked up.
I did it for a good cause.
The DHQS you did not get a negative rep spot from the DHQS.
I don't know about that. I just saw him fucking
7
off.
left.
Well, if you
Who
say
sat there getting everything of this ready?
No, oh wait, no. You had the thing in your backpack. That's what it was.
Yes. So who
That's
somebody
why I-
broke could have figured it out, but
that was
no.
more of a liability, but yeah.
You're a liability.
We still got everything despite what I do.
And there's the petty bickering.
Well, no one crit failed. No one acted too crazy. And also, I didn't, add too many more complications.
Besides,
it's a good first.
you didn't have
you
a
did good
bounty
job.
put on your head randomly by somebody because no, I'm not.
You also have plot hooks. You have the treasure hunting message.
Oh yeah.
The cipher. You could follow up on that. You could follow up on the DHQS,
Which is
to go and deliver the sample and try and get paid for that.
or
I have 11
possibly
in the
get.
That would be, I would treat that as another score, and
Yeah.
that would be like getting it. Because I will give you this for free. You realize why was Mumford acting like this? Why did he have you hide it? You actually. Oh, by the way, as you're driving away, you hear explosions in the distance after you meet the moths, and you realize that fracking site got air. It just bombed.
Great.
They just fucking blew it. They're like, everyone died for no reason. We don't understand why. Burn everything.
Yeah.
Destroy it. So
But I might have the answer.
You might have
We might have frat cancer.
or space cancer, or a new form of the blight, or alien.
New form of the blight would be
spores.
really exciting.
Yeah.
Form of
Think
the
of it.
I don't think you understand what's
It's
going
changing.
on.
Yeah.
I'm a crazy obsessed.
I know, that's why you're the immune one.
Keep using this word.
He's definitely the immune one.
I don't think it means what you think
The
it means.
strength of the flesh.
Like I said, I'm playing a crazy
No,
cultist.
you played it exactly perfectly.
Okay, so
So you have those two plot hooks from the adventure itself.
We got money.
I will say, as a score, you could do Koi Wolf killing as a score.
Interesting.
I would say you find there are bounties for those, so you could.
Koi wolves are the new lions.
Well, they're fucking terrifying, especially.
All right, I
5
bought
years
2
back.
of shoot, and then I bought a gun.
Good.
And that was
Oh, we
everything I
didn't.
heard.
We didn't. Oh, did you prepay for that, or did you budget that?
Oh, yeah, we didn't do that.
I was like,
We'll do
but yeah,
that next time. We gotta do
so-
no budget, but no buy next time.
Well, that's fine.
I gotta rewrite that.
Yeah.
That'll be rewritten. by
So
next
what do you
week.
guys want to do? Do you want to do another score and design that now so I can prep, or do you want to for me to come up with jobs?
Come up with some jobs.
It's 9:30 right now, so we have time.
Let's do a contract next week,
So,
and then
okay.
we'll hit scores.
Okay.
What'd you call this score?
What did I call the score? Let's see here.
Go juice.
No, not Go Juice. Let's see here.
Exxon marks the spot.
Exxon marks the
damn, that's
spot. I
a
like
good-
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can write right there,
The David approves.
and then if it's part of a job line, you can put it there. And
Okay.
we cleared, what was it,
150.
150?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry.
So it's 25 for each. I'm just making a note of that for
Yeah.
right now, and then we can
Exxon
do
marks
that
this
along.
And remember that you pay off your
Upkeep first.
upkeep
yeah.
first, and then whatever.
And favors,
So
any humanity you want to heal
Yeah.
outside of your columns.
Yeah. So this is probably going to be as best of a job as you can. I will.
So,
ramp up.
Yeah, we'll get her.
How much should we get each?
25.
I'm also going to put my breakpoint so you can do math
Okay.
easier
So,
when you have
I'll
to do
put
stuff.
15 towards my.
Towards the taunting.
Yeah.
And everyone needs 60.
16 or 60? Yeah. So
Remember,
60
it's
total.
360 total.
So I'm going to put 10 towards it.
Yay, I upped my fucking equipment even higher. What's your breakpoint?
Sorry, what was the calculation of the breakpoint again?
All right. So we'll do jobs. So we'll end the recording now.
Yeah, thank you.
So, yeah. I gotta enjoy it.
So that was
Straight across.
Good.